Alright, does this thing still work? Hello, hello. I need to change mouse over to the other computer. What does this say? Oh, okay. That's weird. Alright. Where is the notifications on Discord? Ugh. Unreliable as usual. Alright, 1 second, guys. Go to YouTube. YouTube. My channel. Live. Y'all are hanging out. Come and say hello. Or give me a smile. Let's not do that. Copy link. There we go. Go over to Discord and do Carl's job.
Hello.
Hello. Would you care to join me on my first view of the rebuilt OG map?
Sure. Let's hope that the game doesn't break like it has the last couple of times I played it.
There we go. Alright. Yonkus Spelunkus. Okay, that's a name. Hello, Rolston. Hello, Tank. And P4DC. Hello, guys. Where's Midland? I believe Midland's working right now. Auntie's in chat. Auntie, do you have perms to talk?
I don't think he does.
Auntie, are you not Dow crew anymore? Auntie.
No, he's got dirt.
No, but Dow. D-O-W. No, he doesn't. Mans. Alright. Oof. Yeah, big oof. Anyway, Auntie's here. Gotta move some of these notes here out of the way. Alright. Alright. Crusher. Wow, when was the last time I DM'd you? There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's been a little bit.
There you go. How wow. Hello, Midland. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I know I promised I'd wait for you, Midland, because I love you, but Friday's coming up and we gotta get coal.
Yeah, I'm so excited for the coal. And I hope and pray to God that it is actually a good update and doesn't break the game further.
Can I cannot manually give anti-Dow. So let me just add
We can
anti.
just sober unmute him.
Well, it's the permissions thing that's doing it. So let me just add him. Anti. Back to speak. I think that should be all. Auntie, you might have to disconnect and reconnect, but let me know if you can talk. Ah, there he goes.
Eek.
Awesome.
Hey.
Ah, what is this new power that I've been given?
Ah.
I think I missed a few names there. So, hello IKB and Sir Tigree? Probably butchered that, to be honest, but, you know, the usual. Anyway. So welcome on back to Railroads Online. No, this is not another devlog. Yeah.
No comment? No comment. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is the OG map, and yeah, it was lovingly recreated as a passion project by Midland and Auntie, and probably one or two other people that I'm forgetting names of. Auntie, you didn't make it in yet.
There were 5 of us. It was myself, Midland, Boo Mario, Blue, and there was one other person who I'm forgetting the name of, and I'm so sorry that I forget your name, but if it's you, please DM me. So I can properly give you credit.
Yeah, and while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to start recording here. Just in case internet cuts out, because I do want to give this a chance to be on the internet, of course. So. I hate the freaking menus. Alright, so hello TC. Midland, we'll be here. We'll probably not get into anything too major until by the time you get off work. There'll be plenty of time if you get off of work and immediately jump on. I'm gonna cut down these trees, because I don't know why these few trees are here. There are no trees on the tracks, right, Auntie?
Yes, the tracks have been completely cleared.
Okay, cool. Here's Crusher.
Hey.
We have, what do you call it? Telegraph offices now, too.
Yeah, I saw that on the map.
Yeah.
Those, I believe, were all placed by you.
Oh, so these are all, like, my original, terrible placements. Awesome. Great.
Yes, I did have to move some of them just because of the way new spline funkiness had to be worked out.
Yeah.
Like the one over at the Mega Yard had to be moved just because the entire Mega Yard shifted a few meters.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything yet. TC fan, if you are a part of the Dow crew, then you can join. Just jump on into the community stream, and if you have permission to talk, then you'll be able to join. Alright, so I think let me take a look at the extender, because I have it up. Lots of lines, lots of places, lots of everywhere. Coal mine, show info.
Oh, I love how janky this track is. It's
Um,
not even supposed to be jank. .jpg.
So, coal mine is pretty much empty. It's like 3 out of 750. And there are no beams. There's 45 out of 60 rails, and I believe, yeah, there should be carts of rails up there still.
So,
yes, there
I
are.
guess our first train today is going to be a beam train?
That would probably be ideal, yeah.
Well, if you would go take a look at the ironworks.
Ironworks. Alright, wait, Iron Mine or Ironworks?
Oh, yeah, okay, there's a
Ironworks.
couple of cars here of,
Ironworks 997 out of 1,000. Jeez.
Yes.
Let me go look at that, because that's something I don't think many people see in this game.
Yeah, no, I made it my mission to clear out the rest of those coal hoppers.
So you unloaded all 100 coal hoppers from my 100 coal hopper run. Awesome.
Yep, that cut that's over at the freight depot is everything that wouldn't fit here.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait, so do we have coal then?
No, I dumped it over at the freight depot because this was back whenever the whole loaded cars crashed people out.
Okay, but do we have 100 hopper cars?
Yes.
We do. Okay, so I'm going to
Hoppers
teleport
over
back to the
spread out.
main yard, I guess. Or teleport to the main yard.
well, does that mean then we're going to be doing raw iron instead? Because that's empty.
No, we need to just take beams up to the coal mine. I'm not worried about the ironworks. I'm literally the only thing I'm worried about today, before Friday, is getting coal everywhere. Because we got the coaling towers coming in, and engines to power through coal.
Let's get this train set up then.
Yeah,
Who wants to do 100 hopper cars up to the coal mine?
Not yet.
No, we have a metric ton of cars to figure out.
Yeah,
Okay,
so,
2 cuts here, 4 cuts of stay flats. Do we assemble it all into one gigantic train, or do we maybe take like half or something?
well, okay, so the, what do you call it? Economy is on hard. So it's going to take double the amount of input for single output.
Alright, full train then.
Well, that would include then us going to the smelter as well to get more rails. Assuming that we have enough in there to begin with.
We have 45 out of 60, obviously, and then I had a look up at the coal mine. There was 3 fully loaded of rails, and then one that had, I want to say, 4 in it.
It
So
has
we
4.
probably have enough rails, but it is something to consider.
All right.
I'm gonna team up these 2 Class 70s.
Yeah, we're gonna need them.
Okay.
Everything is like rearranged. I'm like, trying to. I mean, not that we
yeah,
had an
because-
organized method to this madness to begin with, but
Yeah,
Okay.
everything is on that side of the yard because I rebuilt that side first because it was almost completely empty.
I'm glad that the what do you call it, showcase train, the screenshot train is still intact.
Oh, I wasn't touching that. The only thing I did was I moved it.
Okay, good. So we got the Glenbrook over here. All right. If we run out of rails at the smelter, then we're gonna have to painfully do a cordwood run.
And there's also the possibility of doing an iron run then too.
Yeah. So all right, let me bring Extender over here for
I mean,
a second on
cordwood
stream.
runs are less agonizing now with the auto load.
Yes.
Oh
but
right, that's a
however, you
thing.
still-
I've not even tried that yet.
Yeah. However, you still need a crap load of cordwood.
Yes,
so
you
it's
do,
still
but
gonna
it's
be
less agonizing than Clicking Simulator 2022. Yes, I
So
agree.
boyos, we have 100 beams at the sawmill with 32 logs in the pond.
Mhm.
So we're good there. Smelter has no cordwood, 296 iron though, 27 out of 100 raw iron, but 100 out of 100 rails. So I think we're good there.
Okay.
The only
then-
industry that I touched at all was the ironworks and unloading all the hoppers, so everything is as you left it.
I'm gonna start assembling the tier 2 flat car train.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So cool. Then I think we'll be pretty much set up here. All right. TC says their mic is silent. I'm gonna say no then, only because it's kind of a little important that you communicate what's going on around you. I don't want to be silently running into the back of another train. Do a mixed train? This is not the map to do a mixed train on. We have a map for that. That map is not finished yet. All right, so what do we got going on here, boys? We got one C70 moving? No, it's a C48.
Yes, assembling the cuts because everything is separated right now.
Well, hell, if there's auto loading, then how many cars do we need to take 100 beams?
3.
Maybe like what, 20 cars? No,
We would need
30.
34.
34, roughly.
33 gets us 99. So we need 33 full and then 1 extra that has just 1 on it.
All right.
There should be a small cut at about there.
Where are you planning on? Or who's moving the train? First off.
Okay, so here, I should actually explain what I'm doing before I continue on. There's like 3 cuts of tier 2 state cars. I actually need to pull forward a tiny bit. There's one on this lane. I want to say there's one on this lane, which means we'll have to get the Mosca out of the way. And then
You good there? Or did this?
Just here. We
Okay.
gotta assemble all these into a single cut. That make any sense? Oh,
I caught
I
like
think-
half of
oh, I
that.
forgot I did the thing. Okay, so my Wi-Fi is not.
Well, I don't know if it was yours or mine, but let's
It
just.
was mine. It was mine because everyone.
It
moved
was me,
by
Crushers, because it cut out for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, there's a cut here. There's a cut where the Mosca is, so Mosca would have to be moved out of the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead
And
and fire
there's the
this up.
back of the train here. We have to assemble these all into a single train.
Let's not do a
At
single
least-
train. Like, let's not go nuts here. I don't want to have to take up
Oh,
everything.
okay.
Let's just do
So
34 and then go with that. That should be. I mean, that's gonna be obnoxious to begin with, but
Yeah, it's big enough to have actual brakemen, so.
all right. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Well, this is already an 8-car cut. Do you have extended?
Yes, I do.
I would appreciate the link so I could actually like play the game at least somewhat.
Oh,
quickly.
okay. Yeah, hold on. Let me detach and then do a remote. Or share. Sorry.
Yeah, you just gotta share. You don't have to detach.
Copy. Well, I think I didn't have the link set up to begin with. So forward that to, or I'll send it to both of you. But here.
Yeah.
Crusher, there you go. There you go. There. I didn't have the share activated to begin with, so that wasn't helping.
I did also take a creative liberty, and I upgraded the turntable here in the main yard to one of the larger ones.
You mean the only larger one?
Yes, I upgraded it to the gallows turntable.
Okay.
Just because we have so many class 70s.
Oh, okay, cool. We're doing
There
one
is
of these
no
now.
There is no reason to not use the gallows.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. There is no reason not to use it. All right. Cool. So, anyone want to explain the mystery dial on the Mosca? It's got 2 pointers on it.
Oh, are you talking about the brain fart? The thing.
Air
above
compressor?
The, yeah, I think it's for brake power.
Yeah,
which
that
is-
would be the air compressor.
Oh yeah, you are talking about that. So yeah, air compressor.
Speaking of which,
However,
where is the dial for the stupid thing?
Fun fact.
There is none.
The Mosca didn't have an air compressor.
Right, so naturally it
originally-
has air brakes, but you don't have air brakes.
Yeah, and in fact, if you look underneath the air brakes, there is no like actual air pipes going down.
Okay, cool.
Meaning it was just slapped there by QMA or whoever.
No,
assuming
no,
it
you
was
were right. It
Mosca.
was definitely QMA because it's QMA, and
Well, it has to be QMA. Who
yeah.
else?
We don't get luxury around here of things that work. This is why we can't have nice things.
Supposedly.
It's not because we're irresponsible. It's because the person in charge of giving us the nice things can't afford to give us the nice things.
Yeah. Okay, that's connected up. So.
Yeah, don't back up too far because the showcase train is over there.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't planning on backing up past where we need to.
How many cars do you have on that? I've got 6 behind the Mosca.
I got
here.
14.
All right, so that makes 20, and then
14.
4, 5, 6. I can't count like that. So 1, 2, 3,
We have exactly
4.
33.
4. Fuck. 33. Are you sure we didn't miscount? There's got to be a. You know what? I bet you there's.
Let me recount. So
Guess where the 34th is?
where?
It's in the showcase train.
Oh my god. We can tear. We can definitely tear. Wait, no. Wait. I can just. Wait. How much money do you have?
I can buy money on it. I've got money.
Yeah, it's literally one car. I think you can buy it.
It's not like I have $117,000 or anything. I can afford a car.
Yeah, it just means we'll have to do a little bit of extra switching.
Name it. Totally. Number 33 or 34. There we go. Somebody go pick that up. Actually, you know what? Just re-rail it over here, to be honest.
Well, due to render distances, that's gonna be up to you, Chief. Ooh.
Fine. Moscow should be warmed up and all that fun stuff if somebody wants to move it.
Attempting to stop.
Having trouble there, bud.
Yeah, no, I just saw Class 70 just start rocketing forward.
Oh no, I'm giving you priority.
Oh, okay.
I need
Thank
to go
you.
do this. I need to grab a switch anyway.
And now we have to move the Mosca out of the way.
Can I
And then I
afford
can
a
back
nice
into it.
Caboose t-shirt from EBT? I've not been to... I'm sad, Midland. I'm so sorry. And to you, Auntie, that I wasn't able to go to EBT this year.
Yeah, I really wish I would have been able to go to EBT.
We wish you guys could have came. It was a hoot.
I can only imagine. I haven't watched any of the videos or anything that I think Heist is supposed...
Okay.
Heist was also supposed to bring my P-Cup. Now I gotta tell him to ship it to me again.
Midland actually has a really good video on it. Go check it out. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Someone remind me later to yell at Midland to... or not Midland. Heist to send me my P-Cup.
I'm gonna get the Mosca out of the way.
Alright, here's the thing that I want to do. I want to stick the totally number 34 at the back of the train.
Okay, I'm gonna run over and get it. Real quick.
Actually, that would, unironically, that would be the best course of action, because then we would just have to slap a caboose on the back.
Well, there's
Yeah,
already
we
a
have to do
way
a
car on the
switch
back of
stuff.
one of the trains, so I'm just derailing it and... Well, not derailing it,
Yeah.
but re-railing it to a
Re-railing it.
different location, and then you can just
Same
back up
difference.
into the other one. There we go. So, Lincoln Pin, 'cause that's a
Also,
thing
I
that
love
we do
how
in
my-
this game.
I love how my popcorning massively decreased now that I'm out of the yard.
Yeah, I'm getting a solid 24 FPS right now, so, you know, it's great.
That's part because you're hosting and part because of the optimization.
Yeah. And not totally because I'm running a 3090 or 3080 on this system or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
High-end machine, terrible performance still.
Okay, I'm not touching this anymore. Now then, let's get these cuts.
At some point, I gotta painfully count hopper cars.
I don't want to think about it.
Because I truly, to be honest, I truly have no idea exactly how many are in this world. There should only be 100. But...
Some
I can
BS
neither
could have happened.
confirm nor deny an exact number.
Mm.
Now, this is making me wish I would have counted while I was doing it.
There should be 100. I don't remember deleting any, but I could be wrong.
It would be hilarious if there was like 101 or 102.
I'd be annoyed. Alright, what could a car... Okay, you guys are coming on this one. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is going to be fun to go all the way up. Are we going to double head C70s? Because I don't... Oh, actually, no, this should make it up.
The double hit
Well, it'd make it up
C70s
lightly.
are already steamed up if you do want to take one of those.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
I
would
was
make
just
it
about
up
to say,
empty, not so much loaded, I don't think.
In theory, we shouldn't have to double head.
34 loaded.
Double cool.
Are you sure, bud? 34 loaded beam cars? That seems like that should be a double head. In my opinion. I could be wrong.
Well, it depends on what we're loading them with.
Beams.
Or beams, yeah, okay.
There is no depends. We know what we're loading them with. Who's driving?
Honestly, I don't see a reason not to double head.
Because whoever's driving might want to consider braking. The longer this train gets, the more fun it becomes, and I've been there.
I mean, we do have 3 Class 70s steamed up, so if it gets too much for 2, we have a third.
Just tack it on the back.
Yeah, because physics will definitely like that.
I mean, hey, it'll...
I mean, surprisingly,
Yeah.
RO is actually pretty decent with shoving.
Alright.
It's not great, but it's, like, it works.
Okay, and now we do the fun bit of getting this last cut. So... let's do that.
You know, it would be nice if we had, like, a bigger engine, Smile.
It would be really nice if we had a certain 2662 that was teased a little while ago.
Or, you know,
Oh, JPEG.
you know, something called a mud hen, or, you know,
That too.
boyish big.
Or literally anything other than another Connie.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, my Connie's
Literally
pulling off.
anything else.
Yeah, Connie's
Oh,
pulling
crap.
off
You know what I
because
just
he's-
figured?
What?
Autoload is going to be You can stop, by the way. Autoload is going to be pretty pointless.
I'm attempting to stop.
Because we have to shunt these cars into the loading zones.
No.
Which means we gotta not only split everything up, but put it back together before we even leave. And also pray that auto-loading doesn't screw over with the other product. Well, actually it shouldn't, as long as we don't click the crane, right?
Yeah, it only
Look at once,
starts
let
if
it
you
run.
train.
Alright, give it some brakes.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, well, you know.
It's trying to stop. Again, this is a single C48 brake against the world. Done.
You're gonna have to pull forward again.
How bad is it?
Nothing derailed. It's just there's a link and pin not there. Mainly the link. Okay, you're good to back up. Listen, I was only responsible for number 34 in the way car, okay? Those have links and pins. Alright, yeah, you know what? Keep giving it power while I just undo some brakes here and double check them. And, you know, eventually we might make it down to the other cars.
Eventually.
Yeah, they're totally not at the end of the
Looking at
yard.
Extended, it's only the back 2 cars that have brakes on.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm checking them anyway because insanity.
You guys aren't fouling the Y, correct?
We are barely not. Barely.
Yeah, ask that again and then remember how many cars we're actually handling right now?
34.
Exactly. Fouling the
Well,
Y.
I'm bringing back cars
Alright, all brakes are off.
92 through 100. I'm
Do
bringing
we have
back
enough
hoppers.
space in this lane to shove everything into it?
No? Maybe?
The center lanes, you probably would.
Oh,
And
no,
actually,
I
it might
just
be generally close. I mean, we're at the end of the
I'll
yard.
I'll try it.
Well, the center lanes are like 400.
Yeah, just go ahead. Keep pushing.
Yeah, we'll see if it fits the entire train in here. If not, then it's okay.
Totally number 34. Hello, Sniper. And hello to everybody else in stream that is just chilling and watching. Hello to you guys.
Yeah, yeah, no, I don't think the train's gonna...
Now you got about like
talk to it.
3 cars? Two-ish?
I'm watching extended.
1. And yeah, at any point you choose to stop, that would be great.
Okay, we're only following the last couple of tracks.
Okay. That's fine. Nobody's using them right now.
Yeah.
Why are we pulling this anyway, all the way in anyway?
Fair.
Unless do we? Well, I guess we don't have to bother putting the C70s on front yet. I mean, we can take this over. Somebody can start loading, and then we can go from there.
How many cars can we put over at the sawmill at a time while loading?
Well, there's a yard for the sawmill. But
you could probably load 4 or 5 at a time with beams.
that's painful.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna say 4. So, I'll get these first 4 done.
What is
and then
this?
We can just...
Oh, this is the C48 up here.
Oh, what the? Oh,
Why are we using the Class 48 to move 34 cars?
Because it was the engine that was tacked onto the front,
Okay.
or to the front cut. So I
There's-
just decided,
nobody's
hey,
driving
why
it
not
right now, so can I just drive this forward to where we need it?
Yeah, let me get you your.
Yeah,
okay.
it's on there because I was using it for switching.
Yeah, so
whenever I
hey,
was
we're using it
rebuilding
for
the
its
truck.
intended purpose.
It's actually
Yes.
doing. Oh, okay. Wait, why are we done? Wait. Why are we doing this?
We should have. Okay, brain no worky tonight apparently. That is gibberish speak for. My brain cells have.
No,
dwindled
this
into
is
tens.
about on par for our operations.
Okay, back her up. We're gonna get this car and then we're gonna get out.
Well, I was gonna say, why are we leaving all 34 cars here? There's an entire other yard we could be using at the
my
sawmill.
Yeah.
Just as a heads up, the Y is being fouled, but you guys can't get out to this leg of the Y from where you guys are sitting anyway.
I am just coasting back.
Got about a car. That's about half there.
I'm not gonna put brakes on. I'm just gonna let it hit it at this speed.
Oh yeah, no, you're going slow enough where if it hits it, it's gonna stop on.
I've rammed things faster in Duro Valley than this.
Well, I mean, then again, Dero Valley has bumpers, or not bumpers.
All right, they're bumpers. Oh, buffers.
Buffers.
Same thing.
We don't. We have this funny little thing called rigid frames.
Huh. Well,
Okay, let's pull out.
first time I've heard that in a while. Sorry. Y'all miss me?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, the entire train's moving. That's good.
Oh, and there's another train coming. Oh, it's the hopper train from Freight Depot. Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Are we good to get over?
You can't get over to that leg of the Y from this side.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
Ingenious design.
That's the way the yard was built.
It's
That's not me. That is the way the yard was originally built.
So do we just back up or just... What are we doing here? Hold on. I'm stopping for a second to think about this. Because
Your
brain.
best bet would probably be to back up and come down one of the center lanes of the yard.
Yeah, but see, I remember trying to do that before and it not working regardless. So
What
let me
we
think about that.
Could do.
If you pull forward and then back through that crossover.
Yeah, I was just about to say we could do that, or alternatively, we could just back up all the way to the sawmill yard and do the switching there. But I'll leave it up to you.
That could work.
Well, I mean, yeah, technically that would back us up in the right direction. A little uncanny to do it that way, but... Alright. Screw it, let's do it.
Alright.
This is the dirt railroad anyway. What do we ever do that makes sense? Besides building an official railroad that doesn't make sense anyway for this game. Ah. Man, it feels good to pull this many cars again. As I said that, as I get 14 frames per second.
Yeah.
Only 34 cars. It's not even 100. Well, right now, Rolston, we only have the Class 48 moving things here.
Yeah, we could use one of our many Class 70s. However, Class 48's already attacked by the train, and like, there's no.
Oh, there's two C-70s moving at some alarming speeds right now.
Yeah, because the switch is currently aligned for the Smelter Valley. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
go
went on
flip
extended and switched out everything, so
Oh.
yeah. Don't forget about
a
extended
good day.
existing.
Hey, do you want to stand on the end of the train? Or, well, actually, not even. Just jump off where the switch is and just let me know when I'm past it.
That's why I ran to the front of the train, so I can get the switch when we pass over it.
It doesn't matter where you are on the train. The whole train has to pass the switch anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Another feature I'm just noticing is the darker smoke.
Oh yeah, and the synced chuffs.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't
it's
magically
really
disappear in the next
surprised.
update.
Actually,
Do we even have reverb right now is the question?
no. No, we don't. But the synced chuffs, I don't think they're gonna get removed.
I don't it's whatever. Game saved.
Yeah.
Oh, what file am I saving to is a good question. 7. Okay, cool. That's not going to be confusing at all.
Oh boy, let's hope that wasn't an important save slot.
It probably was, but oh well. It's Sheridan's backup tool. We can roll back.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, that's the end of the train there, so I'd
Oh, now you
start
tell
applying
me.
brake. I'd start applying brakes so you can actually stop in time. Because as you know, this is...
I mean,
where-
I am applying brakes, not implying, applying them.
Alrighty, you're clear to back up.
Yeah, still braking.
Yeah. Man, it's almost like the Class 48's brake is...
A handbrake?
literally...
Actually, the Class 48 shouldn't have had a brake to begin with.
Well, obviously. But it is quite literally dog water.
Oh, hey, look, we stopped. I can
Finally!
reverse
It
this.
only took us 37 years.
You know what kills me is the last couple of times I've been playing Derail Valley. Actually, a lot recently. Well, I haven't played in like the last week, but last couple of times I've been playing Derail Valley, I've been playing with the Steam engine. Now I really want even just Derail Valley's Steam simulation in this game. And it pains me because I didn't play Derail Valley until like after I was no longer community manager for RO. So people like, oh, just throw in DV's Sims, Steam Sim. Yeah, sure.
I have my problems with the Steam Sim. In
Oh
DB.
yeah, well yeah, there are obvious problems to it, but
Mhm. That's why that's honestly what got me into Derail Valley modding to begin with. But yeah. That game has a much better Steam Sim than what Rare Online has.
hello AG, welcome on back.
Yeah, because RO's Steam Sim basically amounts to haha would go crackle.
Yeah.
Beautifully put. That's a sight I haven't seen in a while. Hello, Uncle Sean. Have y'all been keeping up with the Model Choo Choo channel and all my recent shenanigans in there?
Yeah.
I spent way too much money this past month. I don't even. I'm not gonna talk about how much particularly on stream that I spent. But I've recently acquired at least 4 new MTH engines. Actually, 2 of them are not new, but they're new to me.
Okay, that's a couple.
Yeah, 2 of which, though, were exclusive to a store that's local to me, and I'm very happy about that because it's based off of a railroad that's near me, which is Wheeling and Lake Erie. Oh, I
you're talking
love
about
those
the
engines.
Jeeps?
Yeah.
The 38s, right?
Yeah, 35s.
Ah. Yeah, I see them here. Nice logos.
Wait, you see them? Where are you, Crusher?
Oh, no, I'm looking at Model Choo Choo.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you see 'em in person, they're beautiful too. But I mean, we see the SD units more than the GPs. The SD units actually that they have are differently painted, and I want those too.
No, I'm far enough away to not see the... Yeah, I'm not seeing those in real life.
Okay. But the other 2 units that I got, well, one is currently not in my possession because it's quote unquote getting fixed. And that is a PR or Pensy.
A4?
It's a 482 M1.
M1, yes.
Oh, okay.
And that engine was very cool and all. And it's my first like MTH engine, steam engine. It's actually my first like modern steam engine because a lot of the ones that we have now are just like older ones that don't have any of the fun features. So that one's getting fixed because the TAC reader tape is not what it should be. And somebody has, one of the other shops I went to that I explained the problems that I was having with the engine said that it actually might also have a different board in it as well. So that's getting looked at. And then the other engine I got was a ST70 Mac Norfolk Southern with the yellow nose to it, the yellow and gray. You might have to scroll up a little bit more in the Model Choo for that one, but that one's also a beautiful engine. That one I got off of the Facebook Marketplace too. And there's a couple of like actually really solid like Facebook groups that resell engines and cars and all that. It's pretty nice, to be honest. And I'm kicking myself in the foot.
Officially entered the yard.
Because there was a CSX-8 that went for like $270.
I saw that.
Oh, I really regret not buying that because that sold in a day. Probably not even.
Of course it did. Like $275 for that head, like for that decently high end of a diesel locomotive.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you capitalize on it?
So yeah, missed opportunity on that. I am applying brake right now, so I'm gonna just slow down to a crawl.
Well, actually, I can think of a couple reasons, but like, yeah.
Where should I be stopping for this? Because I'm not looking. Extender's not showing me everything right now.
You've got about. You got so.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm watching extender.
In the yard already.
So I'm gonna start braking again.
Yeah.
Alright, we're at a crawling speed.
It'll stop eventually.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I've like dove right back into model railroading with my dad, and we love it. We've been having like 1 or 2 really great weekends from it.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
I would, as I said, I would have gone to the EBT thing if I could have, and I would be much more heavy into model railroading. However, I am broke.
Oh yeah, same. No, unfortunately, most of the damage I've done is actually on like credit. So.
Yeah, more broke than you. Also, why did we not stop somewhere?
No, we did stop. I just am pushing it back because I feel like there's more space that we can go.
Okay, well, I'll reapply the handbrakes and can actually.
Or did you have a brake on?
I did apply the handbrakes and then I unapplied them once we stopped fully. But yeah, we're stopped.
All right. So do we want to split and try another lane then?
Do we do the first? Okay, now is your question. Do we unload the back and just leave the caboose where it is, or
There
do
are
we
also two
want to try
lanes.
the fronts?
There are also two empty lanes over here that we could dump cars into. Over here at the loading platform.
Yeah.
Oh right, I forgot about those lanes.
Yeah, that's why you can load at 4 at a time. So
Let's leave the caboose where it is right now.
okay, I'll unpin that, and then I guess we'll get the back of the train first.
Well, let's get all the train in somewhere so I can actually operate the engine in that area.
Okay.
Because
Okay,
otherwise,
let's-
there's like 80 cars hanging out the side and nowhere for us to go.
Yeah. So. What we could do is we could just cut the train where it is right now.
Okay, I already got it, so Nick's pull ahead.
Okay.
Yep, you're a step ahead of me.
3 cars.
Cut it there.
So if we put them in this lane, Crusher, where do you go?
Just back over here.
Just know that one of those lanes is a stub.
Yeah,
if we put them in this lane and then the lane over by the water tower, those lanes
Yeah,
are not
that's what
the
I was
stubs.
thinking.
The center one is the stub.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So
I'm
let's do that.
applying some
Okay,
brake here.
Nick's right there's good. Switch is flipped, bring him back.
Working on stopping first.
And then if that lane doesn't fit the train, we'll go into the lane by the waterfall.
Alrighty, back her up.
Working on it. Just highballing for the yard. Literally, that's, I believe, the song playing right now. It's just, you can't play this game without any other music.
Yeah, no, sir. It's just been ingrained into my head that Heiss's music has to play with this game.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I managed to convince Heist to give us a live performance of Bitterroot Mine.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Lucky.
He did a couple other songs too, but I can't
Kenosha?
remember what all he did. But he definitely did Bitterroot Mine.
Did anybody record it?
It's recorded somewhere. We'll have to get that uploaded.
Oh, yes, please. I want to see that recording.
Yeah, we had a ton of jam sessions. We'll have to post those videos.
Yeah, I think I caught one of them. Was there one at the end of the Polar Express or like at the? There was one at the end of one of the movies. It was either Polar Express or Emperor of the North.
Yeah, no, we had real life, like IRL jam sessions at the train.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, now I'm really regretting not having been able to go.
We wish you guys could have been there.
Yeah. Hopefully next year, maybe the year after that, I'll be able to actually go, or heck, I don't know.
Well, I want to do COS, so sometime this year I'll probably be doing that. And Auntie, I know you're about in my neighborhood, roughly.
Yeah. Somewhere in the range. Within like 2.5
Do you know
hours.
anything on Pittsburgh high railers? The model O gauge group, or no?
I know nothing about them. The name rings a bell, but other than that, I know nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry to interrupt the conversation. You're gonna probably want to start breaking.
That was that all. I'm not going very fast. I got plenty of distance still,
There's
right?
still a ton of space in this lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to remember how many cars you're pulling and how good the actual brake on the C48 is.
Well, that's what the handbrakes are
We'll
for.
be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine, sure.
If nothing else, we just break the front of the train, dump that
Mhm.
one in one of the other lanes, and then push this one back to load it up.
Yeah.
We've got
But,
plenty of space though. We're not gonna get it all in there, but we got plenty of space.
Oh yeah, no, we'll have to use 3 cuts.
Oh yeah, no. If you,
Alright,
if
now
you
I'm-
break right now, we'll put you into one of the other lanes.
I've broken.
Okay, I'll cut your cars right
Well, I mean,
here.
screw getting into
ahead.
one of the lanes. Let's try and load up like the first 4 here, or 5, maybe.
So the lane that's closest to the water tower is not the stub. The stub is
It's
the
exactly
middle
6. We might actually be able to load 6.
one. So yeah, next pull A head.
Pull ahead.
Yep, pull ahead.
No,
head,
AG,
here
we're
we
not
go,
doing a
let's
100
switch.
flat car challenge.
That would be fun. However, you've already done with the coal.
We've done that joke.
And I'll get over to the
One
load
car?
station.
Yeah, the brakes on this thing are trash.
There you go. Bring her back.
Okay, I didn't know whether or not I cleared it at first.
No, you just cleared it. It was like millimeters. Okay, yep. Bring it back the whole way to the loading dock.
Okay. Okay, so dumb question, because I'm not too much of a foamer here. How many chuffs is it per side? Is it 4?
2 per side per revolution for 4 total per 1 rotation of the wheels.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that was another thing that was bugging me about my new Pensy was that it wasn't, the chuffs were not right. But y'all can go back into the Model Choo Choo channel and take a look at all that shenanigans. If anybody's interested.
Yeah.
I'll be doing some more stuff with model trains soon. I actually have an idea for a rather unique video that might be kind of contemplating it being like the first Dow or Derpinier content. Like exclusive content for the membership. So we'll see how that goes, but Mr. Dutch Wolf, if you're new to the channel, then you've clearly missed me doing a 100 hopper car challenge. 100 cars can be done.
Okay, keep her coming. We actually, we might be able to get all 6.
Now, where are
on
the
loading
beams?
platform.
Are the beams? Of course, the beams are all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
We may be able to get all 6.
Oh, we even got like a little ramp. Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's
Yeah, we
just
should
pull
be able
all
to
the way
do six.
back and then pull out as it's auto-loading. Let's do 1 crane for the auto-load. Or is that
I
not
don't
smart?
think it works to carry over, like, car to car. I think you have to just click it for each car every time.
Oh, that's just garbage. Then what the what in the world is the point?
Okay, you got 2 car,
I mean, it loads each car, and then it stops.
you got 1 car. That's a half, and you're good to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, we could
I'm,
get 8 or 10 in here.
oh, I'm still moving. There we go.
We have a ton of space.
Oh.
We could at least get 8 cars in here.
Ah, okay.
No, stop backing up. No.
I'm not backing up.
Oh, I just lagged out. Okay. No,
Oh, yeah,
I
that
lagged
was-
out. I
I've
lagged
been
out.
standing still for a good 30 seconds.
Sorry. Yeah, your train stopped and then the whole train started
Did
moving
one of those miss?
backward again. Oh. I'm still lagging out apparently.
No? I feel like one of those beams may have missed.
It didn't miss. I accidentally clicked the crane thinking
Okay.
thinking it wasn't going, but the animation just wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the cranes. I know. that.
Pulling
Okay,
forward.
2 cars.
Is it possible to load cars smooth? I would think so, to be honest.
From what I've heard, it's possible, but it's very tedious to do. Like, you have to be, like, frame perfect. I don't know. I've only heard it done, I haven't seen it done, so I can't confirm.
Why did I sign up for this ridiculous thing? Who talked me into this idea? I did not move up far enough, did I?
You got about half a car.
I'm like having deja vu of me like thinking, oh yeah,
That'll do.
100 hopper cars will be fine. Till I got to the loading process.
Alright, cars are loading.
Then it took about like 4 hours. It took more than 4 hours to load all 100 hoppers. Actually, it wasn't even 100. It was 70 hoppers, 4 hours. And that was with help.
That's ridiculous. Ah.
Why does the C-48 have no name and number? Probably because we bought it and needed it and not worried about. I think actually we probably bought it on an update and didn't come up with a name for it.
Yeah, 2 cars.
I don't have my game audio up high enough to really enjoy the synchronized chuffs right now. I'll probably save that for like when the quote-unquote bigger engines are going to be added to the game. maybe Friday.
Don't get your hopes up.
I'm not. Can I stop sometime soon? Or
Quarter car. And you can stop. That should work.
what do you guys think of Coldplay? The band? Right? It's Coldplay a band?
Yes.
That's what I thought. I don't do music. Sorry.
They did the... most people know Fallen Kingdom better, but they did Viva La Vida.
Oh, that was okay.
Of which
Okay.
Fallen Kingdom is a parody of.
Yes. I've seen and watched both. I actually used to create Minecraft 3D rigs like that. A very long time ago.
Huh. So I should ask, which lane are we going to shove this in?
Yes.
I would
What do you
say
think?
put the loaded ones in the stub for now. I'm gonna
We
shove
can't
this-
reach the stub.
I'm gonna shove the cut that's blocking the stub back with one of the Class 70s.
Okay.
Well, then I guess C-48 should hold about here.
Get up
I
into
mean,
the
we
water.
could also start shoving them into the log unloading zone.
Well, if you get up next to the water tower,
Yeah, we won't be in the way up until we get to the other side of the yard.
Yeah.
I got your pin.
like if you pull the Class 48 up to the water tower, then I'll shove back. Because there should be enough space. Well, I don't know what happened there.
Was that on my end? Yes, it was.
I don't know. What happened?
Casual Railroads Online shenanigans.
Class 70 somehow ended up in the dirt, going over a switch.
God, it's that glitch. You wanna know what it looked like for me? It didn't go in the dirt. The tender got frozen in time.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Alright, do you want me to... Oh, okay, you're doing it that way. Is that gonna exceed the switch?
Can't really go any farther back, C70.
He's not attached to it.
Oh. That would have been nice to know.
Oh.
He
Yeah, I
kicked
guess
it and then proceeded not to ride on the cars he was kicking.
I guess I should have explained my plan better, but I was going to shove these back with the Class 70, pull ahead. Nix could pull the 48, or back the 48 down into the stub.
Well, now you gotta go get the cars and pull them forward a little bit, because now we can't get past those switches at the end.
Yeah, four forward just enough. Probably up and...
Where are you going?
Ryan. Oh. Well, I guess you can kick the cars in, and then we can get that train.
Well, he
fixed,
kicked
but-
them too far. Go get the
I was
cars,
gonna
pull
say,
them
like-
forward a little bit.
Oh, that works too.
I got your pen.
You were already here.
I think the first 2 brakes are on, or what I put on?
I put on some brakes at the end as well, so I can just check standard if necessary, but...
This is going well. This is fine.
Yeah, casual railroading.
Honestly, this thing can just pull through them.
That's good. And since they're at the end of the cut, we can just leave the back brake applied.
Okay, I'll pull ahead to the other Class 70, and then you can do your thing next.
Okay.
And I got your switches.
Better be Nintendo Switches.
Lines.
Steam Deck.
You say Steam Deck? Get out of here.
It's only 100.
Says he has my
100
switches. Yeah,
oh,
the switch
sorry.
is still aligned for the C70s are in front of me.
I'm aware you have enough space. Or you could do that.
It's safer anyway. You never know, the brake could accidentally fail and you could
It's good for
accidentally
50.
land back to C70. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, am I good? Yeah, I'm good.
Now you're good.
Yep, you are good the whole way back to the stub. I would say just put her against the bumpers.
Or, heck, I'd just say kick it.
I was gonna literally just kick it.
Yeah, okay. I got
In
your
that
pen.
case, I'll ride the kick.
And I'll make sure that you don't have any brakes on.
Alright, cars are not attached to me anymore, just FYI.
Yeah, I know.
I am stopping myself.
Okay.
Hopefully that has enough momentum.
It should.
Oh, it did. It did.
Ah, love a good kick.
I want to do some kicking.
I'm glad we share a brain cell.
Just a single brain cell, though.
Just one. Actually, no, we want that one to be lined like that, and this one to be lined like that. Okay.
I guess give me 8 cars this time? Do I have a Lincoln pin on I have a Lincoln pin on
Yeah.
this side. Am I empty on the cars? No.
Yeah, you're empty on the cars.
Okay.
So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the 9th. So we apply your brake. I'm in. and-
Perfectly against the bumper.
Heck yeah.
That could not have been a more
Ow.
perfect.
3 ties.
I don't want to talk about it.
You're pinned in. You should be able to pull forward.
I think this stub could fit another 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Or, 8 if we push hard enough.
Well, these
Yeah, we have
6
8.
are against the bumper, so...
actually looking at it, it should be able to hold 7 exact.
Nah, we can stretch it to 8. Just push harder.
If you say it'll fit 7, there's 7 left here. That was a
Hold
on.
15, that was a 15-car cut right there.
Nobody getting my Switch? Okay, cool. Thanks.
I got it.
Totally not like on my own over here.
Okay, yeah, back her up. And then loading platform.
Somebody asked, what do I prefer, Porter 1 or Porter 2? Yes. Same exact engine. Porter 2, honestly, just because more firewood.
Does the class 48 count?
No, because it's
No.
not a Porter.
But no, the Porter 2 is superior because, you know, even if you cut down the firewood supply, then you could just put a bench back there and have a seat.
Yes.
Like, just cut the, like, just
Or
put
just
half
make a bench out of the firewood.
Or, well, I was saying, like, have half of that be a bench and then just put firewood under the bench so you only have to cut a quarter of the back bunker off.
How many logs are there on this Class 48?
I want to say 250 or 300 total.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't know anyone who's
Mm.
crazy enough to actually count it.
Well, you don't have
Well,
to.
I know
Just
at
look
class
at like
70, 1,350.
look at extended. Extended should tell you, shouldn't it?
Here, let's have a
Fuel supply,
sneaky peek
maybe.
of controls.
Unless I'm making something. I might be imagining that. I might be thinking of minutes work back in the day. I used to tell you.
51 out of 70, fuel in the fire. Yeah, it doesn't have anything about
I think it's because of the tank engine it doesn't show you. If you click
That
on one of
would
the
do
class, click on one of the class 70 tenders and see.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'll double check it for you.
It should be 1,350. Or somewhere in that range. Like 20.
1,306.
Oh, I was way off.
Not super bad, but still off.
Well, 44 is high enough that I consider it way off. I was expecting it to be like 20 off at the most.
Hello, Knowles. Welcome on back.
First memory, you have failed me.
This is a sad statement that this game has been developed more by the third party than it has the actual developers.
Yeah.
Rolling, 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 rolling. And breaking.
That's 2. That's uno.
Oh, look at that. Perfect.
Smooth.
Perfect. This is why I own the railroad. Totally.
But like totally didn't count that ramp out so it would perfectly fit 10 cars.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What's 18 times 7?
18 times 7?
Yes.
70 plus 50. I want to say it's 70 plus 54.
124.
Yeah.
That's roughly about the amount of wood in the back of the C70. Or not C70, C48. So like 150-ish?
Okay, 2 cars.
Oh no, it would be 18 times 8. Because you have to remember there's the one row.
No, I counted that row.
Well, yeah, you're counting the half row, and then there's another row on top of it
1 car.
that just sticks haphazardly on top. It's not technically in the bunker, but on it.
path there.
That work?
Got about a quarter, but I think it'll load.
You just wasted firewood, Tipo.
Yes.
Ah, that's
magic.
fine.
It loads. Okay.
Watch we get to Friday, right? Coal update drops. Place coaling tower automatically filled with coal.
I would not be surprised.
I would just be tickled but annoyed because I'm doing this entire stream to have coal to put in the coaling towers.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, that brings up the question, are locomotives that use coal going to spawn with coal automatically, or are you going to have to fill it up?
I think I think it's going to be the same thing as the firewood, where they're going to spawn filled, and then you just have to refill them whenever they get low.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking as well.
This game is so
But,
whacked, it's
no.
not even funny.
Final number for the firewood in the class 48, 144.
Yeah, so I was right, 150 something.
Yeah, 2 cars. Yeah, you're close enough, but...
No, I just want something other than another Connie, because we have 3 already and another one teased.
Give me the mud hen.
Yes,
Give me
Mudhen.
10-wheeler or give me death. I want RGS number 20, it's such a pretty choo-choo.
Mm-hmm.
Either that, or I want Washington and Plymouth number 10, which was the Atlantic.
Somebody said
Yes,
Astragon said they would
speed- okay,
spawn
stop.
them empty.
Speed.
So coal engines spawned empty? That means you'd have to manually shunt them around to get loaded full of fuel.
Finally, a use for a shop switcher.
Yes.
You know, since QMA is going to be adding in coal, like proper coal firing, well, not proper, but
That was cute.
what's the thought on there possibly being an actual, like, update to the firing sim to be just beyond firing type?
There is a
Yeah,
thought.
no.
That thought is it's never gonna happen. Because it's QMA.
It will happen. It will happen after the heat death of the universe, though.
God damn it, Wi-Fi! My Wi-Fi cut out, so I didn't get to hear anything of what you said.
Oh, I said it will happen, but it will happen after the heat death of the universe.
Yes, I agree. There's no reason to say that.
Okay,
oh
right
my
there's
God.
good.
Well, I'm pretty sure my entire like maintenance shop, I forget what I originally called it, but like locomotive shop concept has probably been thrown straight out the door. Which I would have
I mean,
loved. But
It's either that or QMA is going to take credit for it. You know.
well, I can probably dig up that concept and throw it by you if you want it. If I haven't
Go
already.
ahead.
I'm pretty sure I had, but
You might have, but if so, and if it was a decent long time ago, it's probably lost. So, go ahead.
yeah, I'll have to remember to dig that up.
Mm.
Yeah, this is great. Kenosha's now about to play.
Batten down the hatches, boys. That's about to get rough.
Nothing can go wrong. The economy's on hard. This is gonna be painful to get any decent amount of coal actually up in the coal mine.
Yeah.
What? Ooh, okay.
Popcorn.
No, some spicy rocks on my side. I don't know why. That was weird. It must know that Kenosha's playing.
The spirit of Kenosha has infiltrated Railroads Online.
Yeah.
Yeah, ISIS song is actually a virus in the game.
It's like if playing Spotify album former Rare's Online soundtrack, then derail.
Huh, every other song on the soundtrack is less than 5 megabytes. But for some reason, Smells Like Kenosha is 2.5 terabytes.
It's just like it automatically sets all the engine's regulator to 100 and 0 brakes.
Half a car,
Yep.
right there's good.
Oh, I was already
And
braking. Apparently.
And we're just gonna kick these again. And then I'll ride the back of the shuttle this time.
Run up, you say. Okay, cool. Open full. Did you unpin me?
Huh.
Yes. Goodbye.
I just got launched. Oh. I'm back.
Okay, so that wasn't my end that time.
That was some bad desync.
That may or may not have been my internet, too.
I got everything.
Well, this is the perfect time for these cars to derail, so if you're going to derail, do it now.
No, we're going at a somewhat reasonable speed. Thunk.
Okay.
Yeah, now we just grab...
Well, we have these outer lanes. Okay. Oh, I completely forgot. So, I
Well,
think
there's
I've...
enough space. If you back the Class 48 down the water tower lane and hook up to the back of that cut, you can pull it down and load it with the Class 48 behind it.
There is one thing of note, though. It has 7 cars instead of 6 or 8. So we'd want to re-rail one of the cars from this cut here onto this cut.
I don't know. It's... Wait, how many cars in that cut?
Both of these cuts are odd, so if we re-rail one of them, it'll be even.
No, but the smaller one. The one without the weight car
7.
in it. 7? Yeah, that's fine. Then if I run the other way around, then I'll be the 8th, technically.
It's...
Alright, break off, reg. No, so I completely forgot. And I've probably mentioned this at some point in the past on Discord, but for you guys that have not been a part of the Discord server,
Join the Discord.
yeah, join the Discord, because chew. But also, when I went and rebuilt my stream setup after I moved, I now have the 50-inch TV screen from my apartment.
Okay, that's sick.
Okay, so there's something weird for that track. Because I almost derailed there for no reason. Anyway, so I have my middle game display monitor mirrored to the TV. Which, incidentally, is also the same screen that is being captured for everybody else on stream. So right now, I have the game normally in front of me, like I would, but now also on a 50-inch TV screen at the end of my bed. I need to take a picture of it.
Well, not a 50-inch. I use I want to say a 40-inch TV as my main runner monitor. And in fact, it's my only monitor for now.
Hey, TV's as monitor gang. Mine is a 43-inch smart TV.
Mine's not a smart TV, which makes it even better.
Yeah, no, Mine is a Fire TV, which is nice because I do like some shows on Prime. Cough Cough and The Boys is one of the greatest TV shows in recent years. Cough Cough.
I've heard. Not
It's
watched.
so good.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I already got the brakes on the cut.
It's
Yeah,
such
when
a
we
good
when we
show.
get to loading, I'll take a picture for you guys.
But yeah, The Boys is such a good show, but major graphic content warning.
Oh yeah, no, it is definitely a mature show for sure.
Noted.
I don't know. Is it like Game of Thrones style mature? Not in terms of like nudity, but just violence.
It has a healthy mix of both nudity and gore.
Okay,
And by healthy, I mean deranged.
nice.
That's how you know a show is good.
Oh, Game of Thrones was good for all 7 seasons.
Yeah, like they're like. Just as an example, there are multiple scenes of people's heads getting crushed.
Yeah, that's gonna be a show that I'm not gonna be watching. There's only so much gore that I can take. Actually, there's a few times in Game of Thrones that, like I could not watch. Like I've watched once, but
Yeah, no, it is very gory.
all right, somebody call out for me because I can't see.
Oh, one car. Oh, stop.
You need to
Overshot it.
come a car and a half forward.
Oh, I'm up a hill. This makes it easy. I don't even have to use a regulator.
Ooh, it's yours with a good question. Favorite engine in game now?
That's the stop point there. I'm gonna say my favorite, at least, is probably either the Cook Connie or the Mosca.
I would have to say the Mosca for me. Just because, for those who don't know the story of Mosca, Mosca was ordered by the Denver and Rio Grande, refused, and then Baldwin sold it to the EBT where it was numbered 3 and renamed Rock Hill.
Yeah, I've been told this story numbers of times, so I know it by heart, basically.
So, considering I'm an hour from the EBT, Mosca gets home team advantage.
You're an hour from the. Oh my god, lucky.
I'm like 2 hours from it.
Is this the point where I say that I'm 25 minutes from Altoona?
That
I've seen you mention that before.
There's a reason 1361 is my profile picture.
Okay, 2 cars. But, yeah.
You know what, Auntie, I'll have to take a trip out to Altoona and just let you know when I'm coming.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, since I live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, I don't have any real, like, major railroad hotspots near me. Well, I shouldn't say that, because I do have, like, the main line for CSX running about a mile away from my house, so I can literally run out there anytime I want to foam. But anything steam-related is out
Right
the
there's
door.
good, thanks. Yeah, no, I am about 20 minutes from a railroad that still runs steam hauled revenue freight. The Everett. They still haul They run revenue freight with 11, which is a steam engine. It's a mogul. It's a 260.
Yeah, I've heard of 11.
All right,
It's a beautiful little logo.
I posted the picture of my setup for you guys.
Alrighty.
And don't mind the like 50s vomit yellow ugly wallpaper that I have forced to look at now.
Honestly, I'm jelly of the triple monitor setup.
Same here.
Oh, I love it. It's wonderful when you spread a single game across all 3.
Here, let me get a picture of mine.
By the way, you got 2 cars to move forward.
Yeah.
If I could, I would absolutely have a 2 or 3 monitor setup, but don't have this time or the general money to do that. So big sad.
3, you gotta go with 3. I mean, two's great, but three is bae.
Yeah.
Can I stop?
About a quarter car.
Okay.
That'll do.
Yeah, there's mine. It's actually been changed a little bit since that photo was
Oh,
taken.
we're out of logs.
Yeah, we knew that was gonna be the thing. But wait, so Auntie, you just have that huge TV screen that you're just looking at as a monitor.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
I
TV
feel
gang.
bad for your neck, honestly.
TV gang.
Honestly,
Yeah, we
it's my eyes that are the problem.
oh.
Because of how because of how much depth my desk has, I don't have any of those issues. So having a gigantic screen like this actually works pretty well.
Yeah, no.
In one car.
Eye strain, go burr.
What I want to do,
Yeah.
and it's kind of crazy, is I want to get a ultra wide monitor to sit on top of the 3 monitors I already have.
I
Honestly,
hate the
based.
fact that I can see that in my head.
Yeah, right there is good.
And Nix, I should ask, are these just like regular 1080?
These are 1080p monitors with 144 hertz or 120 hertz, something like that.
As soon as I ask an important question, it lags out.
Oh.
So I heard the 144 hertz. What's the actual screen size?
It's their 21 inch. No, are they 20? No, they're 24 inch. Sorry, 24 inch.
24 inches.
1080p, 120 hertz. MSI monitors.
By the way, you're loaded.
Yes.
Those are really. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking if I was to get another couple of monitors, but.
Don't if you're gonna go into the monitor like market and buy monitors, don't go for like don't bother with 4K, like unless you're gonna
Yeah,
go
I
and
know.
do like a ultra wide,
Something.
like a single ultra wide. Then yeah, sure, 4K. But
I did tell you about the computer, right? My new computer.
I think so when you got it, but that was a while ago, right?
Yeah, custom built it myself. Very happy with how powerful it is.
Yeah, no, something. My TV is 4K, so.
You know what? I'm gonna line you
Now
into
put me
the
back in the
same place you came from.
Yeah. And then we'll just
And then
grab
we can just-
from the other side.
Yeah, we'll just grab we'll grab about half of the cut with the caboose on it, and then we'll do the other half later.
So why don't we just grab the caboose and 7 cars to make this cut 14?
It's fair.
Because
And then whatever's left,
Yeah,
because then we'll have both even numbered cuts.
Okay, I'll just grab another 7.
If we take 7, how many are left on
6.
that cut? Okay. Oh, then that works out perfectly.
Yes.
Because then we have 14,
Shove it
14,
here,
and
tie
6.
this down.
So hey, Blue has joined as well as Big V 2076.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll do.
I've stopped like a minute ago.
Oh,
You do also have a lot more room.
Yeah, but we're gonna go from the other side, aren't we?
This is
Oh
going
my-
into the
gosh, how much client decent do I have?
Oh, jeez. Lots of people.
Oh god, here comes everybody.
Yeah, I may have forgotten to mention that I was also streaming on Discord for people that have been watching on YouTube. I need to fix something because there is somebody that does deserve to be in here, regardless, and that is Dark Rider here. So let me...
Blue also helped with the rebuild of the map, so could I advocate for them as well?
Sure. I just gotta add them manually.
Yeah, Because blue was a major help with getting the main yard finished.
Well, the reason I want to add Dark Rider is because Dark Rider actually helped build the original map. So Dark, if you're in here, which you are, you might have to reconnect to actually get access to speak, but you should be able to. Alright, so there's Dark. Cool.
Hey.
Hey.
Permissions, and then blue.
By the way, Nix, you are disconnected from this cut, so you can just grab the cut.
Yeah, can you go ahead and start moving that for me, actually? Because I'm
sure, I'll take over.
preoccupied at the moment.
All
All day. There we go.
Andy, you got it.
You connect, speak, voice activity. There we go. All right. So blue, the same for you if you want to disconnect and reconnect.
Hey. Not quite.
Oh, right. My thing is just covering the micro icon.
Excuse me.
Okay, me
Oh, I forgot to speak. That might be helpful. Okay. Sorry, Blue. Reconnect again. Sorry. There we go.
Oh. Okay, I'll take over the chew.
Knowles apparently says they like that wallpaper, just more kitchen-y. Don't get me started on this house that I'm in right now. All right, let me... So this house is was the house that my dad grew up in. My parents own the house now, and it was built for my grandfather, who was the original owner of this house. But the top floor, and it's like a rancher, so it's like a one floor and then basement that comes out to the side of a hill. But anyway, so the what the you derailed, sir.
What the hell?
That's unusual.
Kiyome's just said no.
Oh my god! No. No. God.
Dark, let me DM you info.
Alright.
Okay. So, I've actually ran into this bug before. Oh, and look at that.
Nope.
It keeps happening.
I wonder if there's a hitbox there again or something. It wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know. There you go.
I mean, that is the seam of the splines. So, it could be that.
And yeah, we've ran into this bug before, and the only way that we found to fix it is to relay the entire spline. Like, yeah, it's the only way.
See,
we
I
can
got
fix
through it earlier.
Yeah, there's more
So-
speed. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, just give it full
Uh,
beans. It'll be fine. You've already derailed it twice.
Here, let me get smells like Kenosha playing, highballing through the yard.
Yeah, there's no need for a safety save. Nothing could go wrong here.
And dunk.
It's
You
the
made it.
spline. It's the seam of the splines, because that's
Yeah.
exactly where it bounced.
Yeah, we ran into this bug before. The place that we ran into.
All right,
it
well,
is
keep
at
going
a
and then back up
fixed
to the next
point.
set of cars, and then
Yeah, you
Auntie
should
can
just
fix
have
that.
to delete. You should just be able to delete one of those and relay it, and it'll fix it. Yeah,
Railroads Online has no bugs.
there are no bugs in Railroads
Only
Online.
features.
Okay, I want to post this old meme I made, but nah.
I'll trust you with the links and pins.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it should be fixed now. I relayed one of the splines.
Okay.
Why do I have a DM app notification? Who's adding me where? Oh, a completely different Discord server that I don't really pay attention to. Cool. I'm not paying attention, so just, let me know when you're there, and I'll... actually, I can... Yes, yep. And then... How many cars are we doing?
Dunk. Oh, this should be a 7 cut.
Alright, and the rest of that should then be... 2, 3, 4,
Yes.
5, 6.
This is gonna be fun, right
7.
here.
Okay, yep, here we go.
This is gonna be a ton of fun to deal
The
with.
front 2 cars on this cut have brakes on, by the way.
Oh. Well,
And I don't trust myself enough with extended to turn them off.
Actually,
Because the last time I tried that, track went down.
well, okay. Yeah.
so I'm going to pull this cut that's in the stub out once you guys are down loading, and I'm going to put it in the far lane. Like, you know, the way outer lane, the one that's over by the firewood
Alrighty.
depot.
Let's see if it does this bug again.
Oh, yay, and I'm on the front of the cars. Yep.
It does. Okay, Dunk.
Hey, look.
Ah!
Extender game saved.
Oh no.
Oh my god, of course it... Well, okay, at least only one of the cars actually derailed.
2 of them.
Oh,
I'm standing on the other one.
okay. So...
How is this now becoming an issue? We've been through this little cut like 3 or 4 times already.
It's jumping, like, right here, right?
No, I'm re-railing. Oh, maybe? That looks like it might be the
Yeah,
cut.
I think it's jumping, like, right here.
You can
Yeah.
actually see the spline seam if you look for the
Gap.
slightly larger gap between
Yeah.
the ties you can see.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Oh, that is so weird. Or, actually, yeah.
I'm just
no,
gonna
it's not
take
there.
this, like, down here.
Wait, no, oh, it's this entire spline. I replaced the wrong one.
Oh, okay, nice. Hello, Steel. Welcome on back. This looks like fun. Yeah, you know, usual derp shenanigans.
Okay, let's see if replacing this spline or this.
We've
spline-
actually not explored this map so far.
Yeah, let's see if this fixes it.
Hey, Nix, I sent you a quick little DM.
Yeah. It's literally named, I believe, RO OG map.
It is.
Oh, okay.
And make sure you're in the correct demo region.
Yeah, I gave him all
because
that.
This
that's the
game
first
still
thing.
suffers from that issue for some reason.
What issue? There's no issue.
There is no bugs in Rares Online.
Best features.
The Earth King has invited you to Lake Kiyume.
Okay, well, good to see that this bug's been fixed. Quote unquote.
Steel says hi, Crusher.
Yeah, hi, Steel.
Totally being a responsible game dev right now.
Responsibilities? What are those?
Yeah, I don't know. Especially the financial ones. I definitely don't know those.
Hey, model choo-choos are always valid financial purchases.
As long as you can pay for it.
You know what is worse? Is about like a few days later after making said purchase of a substantial amount that I don't want to mention. The credit card holder that I used, or the bank that has the credit card, is like, hey, you can apply for a bigger limit.
Oh.
Thanks.
They did that intentionally.
It's like I know I'm not like deep, like I know how to manage my money. That's fine. But like you don't have to rub it in my face.
I mean,
Credit limit, by the way, would have been like 5,200. It would have been raised to. I was like, no, I don't need that kind of access. Even though I was looking at the
Did I
prices of.
derail, or is the train having? No, the train's just
No, you're good.
destroyed.
You're good. You're good. I was having a look at the prices of like model turntables and transfer tables by one or two certain companies, and they're like $1,800 in O gauge.
oh, I would just get. I would-
3D.1.
You're gonna
I-
stop.
yeah, I-
Brandon, build
Stop,
it yourself.
stop.
Yeah, no. Once I get, because I model HO, it'll be easier to do than with O. But I am definitely going to be building my own,
Yeah,
like
see,
tables, transfer tables, that kind of thing.
I don't
I
have
w-
enough space in my layout to have a turntable.
like my first thought would have been, you know, hey, let's go and build our own. But then I saw what these particular tables do, and I was like, that is so freaking nice, and I never would ever get that quality if I did it myself.
Yeah, no. See, me, Crusher, you said about not being able to fit a turntable. Any turntable I make has to be at least 2 feet long, even though I model HO.
Because Q2.
And yeah, no, I know, and I understand that. But for reference, my current model layout, which is still under construction and will be for a very long time,
Well, it's not a
Is a
model layout
4x8.
unless it's under construction.
it's a 4x8. So I could barely fit
One
a
car,
pretty small turntable on that.
Yeah, that's.
half, truck, and stopperoo.
Yeah, no, my Q2 is massive.
All hell with you too.
It is
Actually-
Are you in the right region, Dark?
Yeah, that's the first thing I changed. Was I changed to the correct region? I double checked that.
And
Just type it. Just type it out when you get a chance. And
yeah. Hold on. I
because
mean,
don't
I
know
can't
what's
really
going on here.
pull. Should just be. Crusher, you're gonna be on your own for a minute.
Okay. Luckily, I played this game for long enough that I actually know what I'm doing.
there.
Two
I
cars.
DM'd you rather than saying it for obvious reasons.
That's fine.
That was not right anyway.
Yeah.
I might have to do that, Fancy. We'll see.
Yeah, I was having the same issue and that fixed it for me.
That was okay. There should be underscores, but there isn't. All right, one car.
Yeah, I'm watching your stream.
Okay.
I've been using that to spot.
Yeah.
Just need a little bit more.
Yeah, we've not really gone anywhere. Yeah, you're good to stop.
Heck yeah, I still got it.
There we go.
But yeah, no, I'm getting back into O-gauge model railroading, and two of my most recent purchases have been Wheeling and Lake Erie GP35s that are MTH, and they are beautiful, and I love them. And there were like 15 made per road number exclusively, so I'm very happy that I got like 2 of them.
Also, radio isotopics, I'm not gonna do that. I'm keeping the original tender with it because I found out not too long ago that it actually has PFM sound.
One card move.
Oh, that is a thing.
I just need to get the controller. And then I have DC sound.
And you're good to stop.
Yeah, special thanks to Jersey for educating me about that because I just knew of it in passing.
The funny man.
The,
Yes.
the Pacific Sound System.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that is so cool.
Yeah, I didn't even know that when I bought it.
I also recently got, well, my dad got it. It was a MTH switcher for Weirton Steel, which is a steel mill that used to be right near where I'm at now. And it was also done through an exclusive order through the shop that's local to us. I'm very glad we also have that too. I'm starting to get into like the more local things.
Mm.
You know, other than big names like Norfolk
Oh,
Southern.
the train is. Oh. Okay, I don't know if that's just client desync, but the train is actually tilted a little bit.
Gonna say desync.
Go look at the front.
No, well, define tilted.
Like, oh, and it snapped back into place. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you're delusional.
No, this game's delusional.
You want me to start running logs, or what do you want me to do here?
Well, our initial plan is to take 34 loaded beams up to the coal mine, because we're going for coal.
Is that car derailed, or am I being delusional again?
No, you're probably being delusional. We're probably gonna need the
Yeah,
train starting to be assembled. Okay,
I'm working on
what's going on
Oh.
here? Yeah.
Here, I'll break so that they have clearance.
Yeah, recent engines that I've gotten, I don't know what the technical
Oh,
classification
hey,
was
where
for the
is this
switcher.
shot?
But it's
Oh,
like an
by the way,
SW something.
Dark Rider, the
Mm-hmm.
map has telegraph offices, so
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
you can
I
teleport
forgot to
around.
check. I forgot to check that. Been a while since I played this.
Dark, if you want, you can maybe check the smelter to see if there's any flat
yeah,
cars down there
the-
for rails, but I don't think there is.
Let's see. I'm down there right now.
Alright, you should be good to move forward. And oh, Auntie, are you going anywhere or no?
I was going to dump these cars and then get out of the way so you could back those right down into this lane.
Well, I'm just gonna move up to the water tower because this engine actually needs a bit of a refill.
Okay.
So, just do what you're doing.
Right. So far, I've seen nothing for flats over at the smelter. So
Yeah, let me double check extender. I don't think there's actually anything else anywhere other than the coal mine. Yeah. Smelter's empty.
okay.
Iron mine is empty. Yeah, yeah, we may not. We may actually have all the other tier 2 stake flats right now.
Yeah, I think we do. But logs need to be ran.
Yeah, if you
And-
want to knock yourself out with logs, go ahead.
It'll be something to do. But,
Dark Rider's gonna run logs, then I'm gonna go grab the other class 70 real quick. Because it is fouling the Y.
Or just let Dark run the C70 that's fouling the Y.
yeah, that'll work.
Well, you have to go back to the other yard anyway to find log cars, but Up to you.
Either or. I'm already. I'm teleporting all over the place here with no real direction.
alright, well, you know what? There should probably be another class 70 in that yard or something worthwhile.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's... Yeah...
Yeah, I mean, we have 3 of them. At least.
Probably more than 3, but you know.
Let's actually go look at
Let's see.
extended.
Eureka.
Look,
Eureka.
1, 2, 3, 4,
two.
5. 5. You have 5
Well,
class
I'm-
70s.
I'm not counting the one that's on the screenshot train.
Well, I'm just looking at
Because-
extended.
Yeah, so 4. I have 2 of them here.
Is now a good time to mention that Smells Like Kenosha has been playing in my ear?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Actually, here. I'm just gonna dump this class 70 down in the stub, so could one of you get that switch once I pull past it?
Yeah, sure. Already, back around.
Thank you much.
Radio has 1 C70 and 12 cooked 280s.
Oh, I have 10
Yeah.
of each. Yeah.
Crusher, I really need to finish the original Derp Railroad World rebuild because the yard that we were working on, I would love to use that yard.
Okay. By the way, we can pull forward.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were driving, so.
No. Yeah, I'll get back in the driver's seat. I was just
Yeah,
letting
get
it
back to
flow
your,
forward.
get back to work.
Back to work.
I am only managing now at this point.
Is there any specific place we should dump these?
Out of the way of the other cars.
That's a
Here,
good spot.
actually. If you dump them in front of that cut that I just backed in. So here, I'll grab you-
Just align the switches. I got this one up here.
Okay. Yep. Just bring him back.
That's what I'm doing, Chief.
In
Or
the
kick 'em.
meantime, I need to fix my tender.
Nah, I'm just gonna shove them back. I'm gonna get this.
Okay, and then there is one more cut that once you couple up to them, you could just shove them the whole way back to the unloading platform.
All right. Somebody explain ON30 to me.
Oh, and
O scale on
30.
It's
O
narrow gauge.
scale on each of. Sorry, go ahead.
It's narrow gauge trains, like it's 3-foot narrow gauge that runs on HO scale track.
Well, it's
Yeah.
more. Let's be more accurate. It's actually 2.5 foot, but yeah, it's a nice little median.
Yeah. But
So
it's
wait, is it
narrow
like
gauge-
O gauge, narrow gauge?
yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
It just
It's
runs
just-
on HO scale track.
So Nix, I would assume you know how the
You got like one car to go.
Okay. So Nix, I assume you're cultured enough to know about how the
And
O
stop.
scale car, how O scale is actually 5 foot and not 4 foot 8.5.
Can you nudge us like a little bit?
Yeah, I'll give this a little ding.
There we go. Just enough to couple it. There we go. So sorry. Go ahead. What you were saying?
So I am making the assumption that you know that O gauge is 5 foot and not 4 foot 8.5, right?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Okay. Basically, ON30 was created because the people who created the original O gauge wanted narrow gauge trains that would fit perfectly sized with the O scale standard gauge. However, standard 3 foot wouldn't work, so they just elected to use a slightly smaller gauge because it just worked.
All right. You should be good to back up. Alan Knight, thank you so much for joining the Dow membership crew.
Alan!
Is there a joke that I just missed with that?
A couple. Let's just say that.
Alan, if you have your Discord hooked up to your YouTube account, you can go ahead and join our Discord server and get your appropriate rank.
Something I know they do already because they're part of the conductor role. Also
Okay.
actually, no, it's fine. We can carry the caboose with us.
Oh, you could have just shoved back the whole way.
Shh. Don't ruin the fun.
Actually, there's probably something fouling a switch up there anyway.
I don't.
Better
I
say
mean, there's only one way to find out.
I don't think
Yeah.
there is.
Dunk.
When in doubt, just push harder.
When in
There is actually not. You could have. You could have.
All right. Well, we're good to shove.
well, we're already doing this anyway, so
Is the main clear?
It should be. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I'm about to head out, just so you know.
Yeah, you are clear the whole way up to the log.
Yeah. By the time you're done loading and about ready to come down here, we should hopefully be all hooked up. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, my mind just jumped to a thing. So Nix, I remember a while ago you were talking about a Minecraft server stuff, right?
Yeah, so we've had the games list channel. There's a vote that goes on in there for people that don't pay
I know
attention.
about it.
But yeah, if one of those ever got to 100 votes, then we would consider starting a Minecraft
Mhm.
server. With
Yeah.
Sheridan being, Sheridan. Probably
did
wouldn't be happy
found-
at that point.
Yeah, I found out something interesting. There's this mod called Essentials that basically combines
Mod
a whole
that
bunch
was
of
a
quality of
plugin.
life stuff, including proper bedrock-like social things. In other words, you can actually join people's single-player worlds.
So
interesting stuff.
Essentials is very old, by the way.
Yeah,
It's a very, very, very old plugin, is what it is.
it's not a plugin, it's a
No,
mod.
no, Essentials is a plugin
Then why do I have it in my mods pack?
because probably was also made a mod, but I know it from being a plugin from far back to 1.2.5.
Oh, wow.
Um,
That is old.
yeah. So Essentials has been around for quite a while. Probably
Mhm.
been around since the initial start of 1.0. But-
Blue background, white diamond in the middle. That one?
Oh, jeez.
You talking about like the logo of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no. I don't. I just remember the Essentials
Yeah, but
from being in game with it.
Apparently, one of the things that they add in the mod is like an actual friends list, so you can friend people, and then they can send you an invite to join their world, and you can join their world directly. We've done we've done a test on it so far, and or me and my friends have done a test on it so far, and hopefully we're gonna do one sooner or later. Again, I want to see how much we'll push it to its limits.
My last Minecraft server used Essentials until we switched out for CMI, I think. Which was far better overall. Half a car, truck, and yeah, that's good. I think it was CMI. If Sheridan was in this call, he could run your ears off for hours talking about these plugins because he's lived,
I like
breathed,
tech stuff.
eaten all that crap.
Yeah, no, I like tech stuff, so I can actually listen to it. But yeah, no.
Sheridan
makes
could
sense.
Sheridan was in the process of rewriting a lot of those actual plugins.
Good for him. Programming.
Not for his health or his mentality. But yeah, Sheridan at one point was that's actually how I met Sheridan, was through Minecraft, and he was doing he was the developer of my Minecraft server, and for good reasons I kept him that way because he was just absolutely godsend amazing at it.
I mean, yeah. I know for a fact that he does a lot of programming stuff.
But he genuinely hates the game.
Does he really?
I
It's spaghetti code, isn't it?
It's
No,
Minecraft. What do you
it's-
think?
not so much spaghetti goats code, and you can stop there, Crusher.
Yeah, I know.
But he's lived and breathed the game literally for like more than a decade. So he's had more than 10 years experience with Minecraft from start to finish. Both, single player, multiplayer, modded. He's done it all.
And this
And-
right here, why?
Yeah.
And this right here is why you don't get your hobby as your job, because you will eventually start hating it.
Yeah. And he hates some of the things that Mojang has done just for the game itself, let alone, what
Oh, yeah.
these quote unquote developers of plugins do on a regular basis for plugins, mods, and all that other crap. So, yeah.
Like, seriously, microtransactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we're good to move forward. We're fully loaded. We just gotta assemble this train now. That only took 2 hours.
Only!
Train mods for Minecraft are neat. I will talk a little bit about those. Because I have looked at them. I've only really actively actually played 2 of them, if you want to count one of them as actually being a train mod. And that would be Railcraft. Railcraft I kind of leave on the 50-50 edge, only because it's really just minecarts. Crusher, let's leave this portion just like right here at the start of the switch.
Okay.
That way, whatever we end up with, we just back into this. And then we can take the C48 elsewhere. So you're uncoupled. this is tied down. So yeah, while you're going off doing that, I can do a little chat here. But yeah, Railcraft, I'll kind of leave on the edge of that like train Minecraft mod group because it's really just minecart related, as far as I remember, and was just like an add-on to other cars. And Auntie, you derailed.
Yeah, I
I'm
was just
aware
about
of
to say
this.
that class 70 derailed the car.
Yeah, it's this entire lane is completely bugged.
Really?
Is another segment with that glitch?
Both ends of this lane have that bug. Yes.
All right. Well,
Because
while
I
you
tried to back down and it kept derailing the class 70, and then I tried to back it out with the other class 70.
well,
and
let's
then
just
it kept
re-rail
derailing.
these then over to the prime lane, and then
Just a warning, I'm gonna be grabbing a cut of cars, so you're gonna want to be careful where you re-rail them to.
I was gonna say, Crusher, leave the C48 out there a little ways somewhere safe.
Actually, now that I think about it, we
And
probably
grab
don't
the
need to do any more
C70.
switching with the C48. So yeah, I'll just take it back to the main yard.
Do me a solid and set the main set the switch to the log the
Oh.
log yard.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I can
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
For me. Yeah, because I'm going to be shoving this because I don't think I can fit the C60 back, the C70 back there. C60
Yeah.
C60 to C16, not the C19.
Well, we're kind of fouling that part anyway at the moment, but
Yeah, we're kind of
Yeah.
fouling.
yeah,
the
I can't
entire
set that
yard.
switch that you want because cards are on it.
No, we can still set the switch. You just have to know that you can't take it until we're out.
Yeah, I figured. I'm
Yeah,
actually already loading, so
Are you done loading?
I just finished loading the first two cars.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Dark Rider, once I get this train parked, I guess I'll go join you, because they're not gonna need more than 2 people for that train.
We'll see.
It's 34 cars up to the coal mine. We might need more than one person. Or one or
Well-
two. Why can I not stand on top of the wood here?
Are you trying to stand on
Judaisms?
one of the cars?
Yeah.
Is it one of the ones that derailed?
That's how Kiyume fixed the bug. He just made the loads lose collision when the cars are re-railed.
That's stupid.
Oh, wait, so the reason the cars are derailing is because there's a hitbox from the load hitting the splines?
That's why people were crashing out whenever they
Multiplayer
approached the
crash.
loaded train.
Oh,
And that's how Kiyume fixed it, was by removing the hitbox for the...
that's
Wait.
incredibly stupid.
Wait. Yeah, no, never mind.
Don't try to logic it out.
Yeah, there is no logic for this. This game has no
I wasn't
bugs.
even trying to logic it out, because, like, yeah, that's just stupid.
Yeah, no, if you try to logic it out, you'll hurt yourself in your confusion.
All right. Well, while some shunting is being done, I'll go back to my little rambles here. But yeah, no, the other train mod that I played for Minecraft was Traincraft. And I don't know if anybody would be familiar with this. It might be a bit of a stretch, but there was a
remember
Traincraft Railcraft server owned by somebody named Rig64. And I remember spending a ton of time playing on that server. That server was fun. But the problem with Traincraft is that the track was essentially the same size as the minecart track, just nicer. So it didn't really feel right.
And then immersive railroading.
Yeah, then there's IR, which is immersive railroading, and I've not played IR. I've messed around with it, but I've not actually played the pack or played the mod. So I can't really speak for that. And I know there's now Create as well that has trains.
I actually have played the IR mod, and it is grindy.
It is
By the
very
way,
grindy.
log train, you got half.
IR is
NASCAR.
IR is much better experienced in creative mode.
Yeah, I have to agree. It is
What,
not
create?
a survival-friendly mod.
Oh no, you meant creative. Sorry.
Creative, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair because
Don't have
as
a
far
core
as
card, 48.
as far as from what I've seen, and I'm part of the IR Discord, a lot of people say that it's really like the mod by itself. Actually, it's not even by itself. Like the mod in general is not really worthwhile until very late game, and then at that point, it's like, what in the world is the point? You know, you gotta have like some really obnoxious, ambitious project for IR to actually be of any use.
Yeah, no, it's much better experienced in creative mode where you can literally just place down the trains you want to run and just run them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it is-
have to agree.
It is a grind, but when you get but it's just nice to run trains. But yeah, it is trains.
Obviously.
Trains are very in immersive engineering. It is very late game.
Yeah, no, if you want to just get in a survival world and run trains, Create is the way to go. It is far less grindy.
Yeah,
Yeah, all hell create. That's all I'll say.
I
Create is a
haven't touched
fantastic
Create
mod
that much yet.
outside of the trains.
Create is Create is just one of my, in my opinion, it is the best mod created for Minecraft. Or
I
at least
cannot-
it is
Yeah,
up
it's-
there.
Playing Minecraft without Create is like playing Railroads Online without Extended. It's just something I can't do.
Yeah,
I-
it's definitely the best Minecraft mod. Or at
It-
least
it
one of
is-
the best.
Oh yeah, I will agree
I-
with that. I have played with it.
I can't just say it's the best because, I'm not too big into Minecraft modding anymore. But
No, but
Yeah.
it's
too far.
it definitely adds the most features for how easy it is to install and how easy it is to learn and get into.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually
going.
have a mod pack
Keep
for
going.
Create
Don't stop her.
that I made
Let's just go sing.
that I haven't really tested it entirely yet. And I called it the
Okay.
Ice Pack. I think it was immersive create environment is what I stood for. But it was a whole bunch of like immersive mods and not like the immersive family like immersive engineering or all that fun stuff, but like
Immersive weathering.
yeah, immersive weathering. There's a whole bunch of different stuff that actually made the game actually immersive.
Mm.
Um,
Actually, speaking of immersive weathering, I find that to be pretty good mod. It's not like, top 10 mod, but it's definitely up there.
Auntie, are you on the tail end of this? Yeah.
I am, but I'm unhitched, so if you want to
Okay.
take it ahead 3 cars, then we'll back down and get this other cut, and then we can just get the whole train assembled from there.
The amount of times I've hit either E or Q to look to the side out a window is frightening.
You do know you can rebind your controls, right?
I know that, yes. But
Nick,
I'm
you
just
have no idea how many times I've tried to right-click to zoom in Railroads Online.
Okay, this is kind of freaking me out. I have this.
something
thing with-
something highball has to have a zoom function .jpeg,
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've stalled.
and it's either gonna be like right click or zoom or something. I'm
there a
gonna
break
stop
on
sh-
these
I'm gonna
cars
shut
somewhere?
up before I accidentally spoil shit.
Say again.
Is there brakes anywhere on this set of
Oh,
cars?
you
here
might be
somewhere?
pulling through brakes, because I was just shoving through brakes. so
Log
you
train,
shouldn't have-
back her up about half, because apparently.
Yeah, this-
Either it's just not rendered. No, this is only 4 out of 6.
Yeah,
Back her up
this
half
train.
bar.
Yeah, this thing is slowly rolling forward for no reason with full brake.
It might
Well,
be
just
a
low
sync
engine
issue.
Rehost might be in order then.
Uh,
Oh yeah, no, that's rolling forward.
Yeah, that is weird.
Do I need to come up to you guys?
We good?
No, this doesn't even seem like a desync thing. This might just be like a rehost glitch, or a glitch that requires a rehost.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just sliding forward.
Yeah, move her back
What
so that way the car can actually load fully. Move her back about half a car.
How much further do I have, Auntie?
right there's good.
Okay.
Now bring her back.
Okay, that'll do.
Yeah, this is just weirding me out because she is slowly sliding forward here.
So, I guess it's time for a rehost.
Oh yeah, because this class 70 is also sliding forward, even though it's under power in reverse.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, rehosting time.
Rehosting?
Make sure you drop a save.
I'm literally doing that. Saving.
Daddy's cursed.
Alright, do I not have... Oh. I'm trying to, like, quit out of the game. Or not quit, but, there we go. That's what I wanted. I didn't have my old, thingamajig.
Very descriptive.
Yes. Well, it was a Railroads Online Early Access Dirt Railroad screen. No.
You might want to stop streaming, by the way.
No, I'm good. Oh, well, for Discord. Yeah, you're right.
Discord, yeah.
It's been a minute. It's okay. It would have been like 5 minutes before I realized, oh wait, there's extra people in here.
I mean, hey, as long as you don't accidentally do something you shouldn't.
Realistic, hard, start
I'm
server.
kind of disappointed. There aren't any funny server names at the moment. Usually there's at least a few that are just hilarious, but there aren't any that are straight up funny today.
Period.
There's one that's very
Yes.
disappointing, which I'm not going to say, but yeah, the period one is particularly good. The period one is the funniest, but even then it's not anything special.
Alright, I am back in. I'm gonna reset extender.
Yeah,
extended.
there's nothing in here. Or, yeah, there's no. Yeah, there's nothing in here that's like really funny.
I've seen a few that are just, you know, side-splittingly funny. I actually screenshotted some of them here. I'll go dig through them while the game is loading.
Oh boy.
I'll go dig through my screenshots to find them.
Anyway, no, so back to the ice pack, or the mod pack I was making. One of the, like, major mods in there was, one called Pollution of the Realms. And I don't know if anybody in here is familiar with that mod, but, it's a pollution mod where basically anything that burns anything makes pollution.
I am familiar with that mod. I know about that.
Yeah,
I think
it's,
I've heard of that one.
some of the supportive mods, unfortunately, aren't up to date anymore, sadly, but...
In theory, if they're not up to date, then you shouldn't need them. But,
Yeah, me and Sheridan did some testing at some point with them, and yeah, sometimes it wasn't that great. Plugin update available. No, I'm not updating right now. I just want to attach.
So,
Now Railroads
actually
Online
can't.
Extended is not really working.
oh, is it doing that glitch?
Oh.
Or, yeah, it's doing the glitch where it's, not wanting to connect, right?
Not wanting to attach, yeah.
Yeah, the way to fix that is literally just to hard restart the game.
Oh, okay, good. Do we need
How far?
extended?
Probably not.
Alright.
We'll just have to be extra careful.
but, I hate to disappoint you guys, but I actually can't read off the funny server names because not all of them are YouTube friendly.
Oh.
That's a good sign.
Send me... Go send me some of them. I think... Yeah.
I'll send you my all-time favorite one, and I'll
Alright. Steel's got a good one, apparently, that they've found. It says, Heist, call me, I'm pregnant, and it's yours.
I did see that one.
I need photo proof of that one. Alright, who's in the server
Join
and
the VC, I can unmute you.
There, Meat Crusher.
joining
There's
in.
my favorite one.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh, now I am permanently glued to the Logan.
I have a list of the mods somewhere. I know I publicized it at one point.
Sheridan showed me it at one point, and it was pretty big.
Yeah, it was it was a decently sized pack.
Which also, by the way, really quick, if you are gonna do a couple of or if you are gonna make a mod pack, please God, don't make it more than 100 mods.
It's about in that 90-ish spot.
Yeah, and that's not even me. That's not even me asking for me. It's me asking for those who I know for a fact are gonna die if they have anything over 100. Yeah.
Okay. Auntie, are you down
And
there?
it's also not to mention how data packs exist, which can add in things that mods can add in.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm standing here by the.
Am I good to push back?
Yes.
Okay.
About 2 cars. And come nice and slow because this cut is against the bumper and it's a sharp turn,
Yeah,
so
alright.
you will derail them.
By the way, Log Train is almost fully loaded. The last 2 cars are getting loaded now. So,
Yeah,
if
we've
we're
got like
clear-
a few cuts to put together.
Okay. Then we could probably make it like halfway down and then just park and wait for a clear signal.
If you should be clear the whole way down to the sawmill Y.
Yeah, because we can turn it the other way.
That was my plan. Was just to stop at the end of the Y and just wait for you guys.
How much distance do I have, Auntie?
About 5 feet.
Alright, well, it's coasting-ish.
It appears to have
So it's
rolled, but it's
loading
not.
the-
Yeah,
Loading the last 2 logs.
Giving it a hair amount of...
Alright, we're loaded.
Log train is loaded. We're on the return.
Actually, before we return, what's your water looking like?
In the boiler it seems fine. In the
Oh,
tender,
you
I
want-
think we could probably top up. I don't know.
Let's have a looky.
Am I good? Am I there yet,
She needs a
Auntie?
bit of a top up.
Yeah.
So just back her up to the water
more,
tower. We'll
about
fill it
2
out a little
feet.
bit.
Yep.
The longest 2 feet I've ever seen.
2 ties left.
Yeah, aren't the ties like almost exactly 1 foot apart?
There we go. They are not actually. It's about 4 ties to 3 feet.
Oh.
And I know this
Huh.
because I just laid, like that's how I was gauging the feet, was I got out the build tool and was using the 3-foot gauge of the track to gauge how far Nyx had to go.
Okay.
I was turbo foamering it.
I'm good to move forward then, right?
Let me check your brakes. And then... Because I can't remember what
I
brakes
think everything
set.
else we need is in the main lane. We just back up and couple everything.
And then once you back that up, I'll put the other class 70 in the front of you.
Okay.
Brakes are all off. You should be good to pull ahead.
Keep coming.
Yep, I see.
Keep coming. And I'll tell you when to stop.
And I'll actually ride the back of this cut.
Ready, stop.
That way I can
Oh,
tell
look
you-
at that. Smooth. This shouldn't take too long.
Kind of wish the
Takes 12 minutes
smoke
to
was
fill
a little darker.
Oh no, we're at about 3/4, so we should be able to top it up pretty easily here.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, so I have tested
Also,
the
it
entire
annoys
map.
me.
It all
But-
works at full speed in a class 70 light engine at least.
So 16, it's good for then.
Roughly, light engine at least. There are some bits where it gets very spicy with freight cars at 16,
Okay.
like the hairpin. The hairpin is the only real culprit.
When has it
Also
not
mix
been a
about
culprit
3
though?
cars,
Alright, I'm gonna start
Okay.
braking.
2 cars,
Yeah.
1 car, half a car, And right there's good.
All right, it's past 8 o'clock. Where is Midland?
Okay, we are full.
He may be getting something to eat before he gets on.
Shame on him. No food. Only chew.
We are robots. We only play with the train game. We do not
All right,
eat.
I am backing up.
Joke's on you, I've been eating this whole time.
What'd you have?
Grilled cheese. Well, grilled
had
ham
most-
and cheese.
Ooh.
Ow, you have derp or Dow.
Alan, if you're waiting on Discord to update too, by the
wait.
way,
I
it
just
might
saw.
just be.
There we go. You're unmuted.
Oh. Come on then.
Alan has DOW roll.
I was gonna say to reconnect to the call every now and again, just to double check that, make sure it didn't.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go put links and pins in all of these cars.
Alright, well, I am actively backing up.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah, I did some magic stuff, but yeah. Let's get this out of here, and I'll protect Shove.
Thank you.
Oh! Oh, hang on, Nix. Stop.
I'm trying to. What's going on?
There is a car that is 90 degrees perpendicular to the other cars.
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
fine.
no.
That is how trains work.
That's how trains are made.
Okay, pull ahead about a car. Just so I have enough space to re-rail this.
Alright, now you're just being demanding.
Actually, I might be able to fit it in here. Potentially, maybe, yes, no, maybe so. Come on,
Oh, I
game,
am
work.
pulling anyway.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna work.
Oh, AG, is that union event still going on? I'm not gonna lie, I have not touched TS2 for like a month. That's train stations too, not train simulator. Just FYI.
Okay, bring her back.
Okay, well, still moving forward. I have not checked on the fire in a little bit there. Oh, the fire's fine.
Okay. So we have about 5 cars to the final cut.
All the individuals are hooked up.
Yes.
We could let these guys unload and have them all jump on with us because it's a bit of a trip up to the coal mine.
Yeah, and we're almost at the Y.
Okay. About 2, or actually about a car and change. How clear of these switches up there are you, Nix? Could I pull the other Class 70 out in front of you?
No,
Or are
not
we
yet.
gonna have to pull this back?
About 5 car distance to clear, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, we got about a half a car between us and this cut, so we would have to shove back to get the other one on front there.
Okay, well, I've lost all shoving power because I broke.
Log train waiting for clearance.
4 ties, 2 ties, and you're there.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep shoving because we gotta shove anyway.
Is that just a desync for me for that the log car's rolling away?
That's desync.
Yeah, that's desync for me. Okay.
A
Okay.
casual comm chatter on a radio. Yeah, are those cars rolling away? Nah, it's fine.
Are those cars pulling right? Nah, you're just seeing things.
It's the PCP, man. I'm sorry, wait, what?
Precision
I-
scheduled railroading could have prevented this.
Positive
Yeah.
train control could have prevented this.
Wait, Nick's made a PCP joke. Now, all I'm hearing in my head is PTC, Precision Trip Control.
Stop. Alright, it's bad enough I made my joke, alright?
But like drug trade. Either that or prescription train control.
Oh lord.
Alright, I am effectively clear.
So how could you tell the water level in the tender? Because it all looks the same to me. It's
Stick
I
your head
remember
in
it
there.
used to come way up. Yeah, I just
If you
remember
go
when it
into
used to-
third person, you can clip your head through the tender and see how high or low it is. Or clip your
Oh.
camera through the tender.
In my experience, that only really works with the Class 70.
It works with all of them. You just need to know where to position the camera.
Okay.
If you position it right around the spout, it'll work for all of them.
Alright, defying physics, but we are coupled.
What, you don't like defying physics on a daily basis?
Physics? What's physics?
Alright, what's our alignment now?
We are aligned out to the main, toward the main yard.
Right, but we're not aligned for, say, the coal mine. Or direction, rough direction of the coal mine. For the mid-Y.
No, we would be lined for the main yard, so we would need to go line that switch.
Alright, run ahead then, I'm gonna get this started, I guess.
Okay.
35%. Jeez, Auntie, what are you doing to this engine?
He's beating it to death. With a stick!
In true Pensy fashion, I'm beating my locomotives until they keel over dead.
The most standardized railroad in the world? Yeah, right.
It bothers me so much that people misinterpret what that means.
Yeah, I know.
They were standard with themselves, not with other people. Or not with other railroads. Standardized parts is what the standard meant.
Yeah.
And it started as shop speak, and then the bigwigs heard it and thought, oh, that would make a good slogan. So it became the company slogan.
Is the big train pulling out?
Yes. Very
Heck yeah.
slowly.
Right on time, too, because we, not arrived, like, a little bit ago, but...
Okay, after this, there's no telling which way the switches are lined. I believe they're still lined to the coal mine. Because
This,
I,
for me,
Not JPEG?
well,
uh,
it should.
you don't
it
have to
might
worry
still
about
be
this
aligned
picture.
for the. Yeah, it's just going the other way for me. I mean, I did just come from the
no,
from the main yard, so I don't know if it's. So I don't know if you guys already set switches.
I just flipped the switch to the main yard. I just ran over and flipped it. Or from the main yard, I guess.
From the main junction.
Yes.
Now that is a sight to behold. Then again, there wasn't multiple trains when I'm running when I was playing this server. Not often.
Dark, you should have seen the 100 hoppers I hauled on this map.
There is nothing more fun than having multiple trains run in this game.
Okay. Now, do you want to take the lead engine, or do you want me so you can just sit back and enjoy the scenery?
You can take the lead, I guess, if you're more experienced in that department. Someone's asking why no Tuedo Cook or Tuedo Mosca. It's because, yes.
There is a Mosca, but we're not using it.
A.
Yeah.
It's singular.
Yes.
Also because we don't want to break the speed limit and break the cars.
Yeah.
Not that I'm thinking we're gonna break the speed limit with this train.
Well, the Mosca, like, the cars can handle Mosca's top speed just fine.
Alright,
when you
I'll
process
go
it.
hop in the engine.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah. Just make sure our switches are aligned.
Will do.
In
Thanks.
my experience, cars being able to handle Mosca speed are rather hit or miss.
Well, it depends on your processor.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. And like, I know for a fact I have a pretty good processor, and even then, they still tend to derail at about the 22, which is about average.
The 22 is about the threshold, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have a top-of-the-line i7, and I very rarely have issues with hauling cars with Mosca.
Mm.
Now, with the Glenbrook and the Cookie Connie, I have a ton of
That's another
issues.
story.
But Mosca herself, I can haul freight trains with all day long and not have any issues.
Yeah. Usually on my railroads, we set a maximum speed limit of about 20, just because of this issue, which, again, very hopeful wishing, but.
I hope that gets
next-
patched in the update. Hey, let's talk about a dead old conversation. The flags in front of the C70 that look like absolute crap right now because they're not moving whatsoever.
They're also the incorrect flag.
Yes.
You're lined
Something I
in
did
to the
not
log
realize until Heist pointed it out.
Also, you want to know something about the flag that I just noticed?
I noticed like a little bit ago, and I was like, do I want to point it out? But
No, different thing. The flags themselves, I don't think they're animated properly, or like they're getting stuck in the actual flagpole.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, that's because they're static to right now for us. They're in a wave pose, but not waving.
Log train, clear back. Okay. I see it.
Alright, we're gonna have to make sure we have a prepared amount of space to stop before leaving Plateau Yard.
Once I unload this, I think I'm gonna get off for the night. It's getting pretty late, at least for me.
Yeah, not gonna lie, this run's gonna be about it, and then I'm gonna have to get off too.
And I'm stuck in the locomotive again.
Oh, okay, wobbling.
What company? Whose company do I need to be in?
I guess mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I have $117,000. I don't really need the money, but
Oh, okay.
give it to me anyway.
Forfeit all mortal possessions to Nixon.
Forfeit all mortal possessions to the axolotl.
Oh, hey, look. It's that place from the settings menu.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of dreading this update too because I have a feeling they're replacing the in-game menu screenshots with the update because they've gone and done all this stuff for the store page.
I mean, literally.
Crusher.exe is disconnected.
I personally feel like the menu
All of
screenshot.
the in-game flags out, but no. Okay, so I got cut out because the game lagged, but I think they are gonna change it because they are using models that Hume is not allowed to use anymore.
Well, I mean, they can get away with it technically, but I mean, depends on how closely somebody's paying attention. But yeah, at least for like the pause menu, there are models on that menu that are not in the game anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Class 70 model is the most obvious that you can
Well-
tell it's not the same model.
I mean, all of those models are still buried in the game files. It's just that there's no way to access them without
Hacking the
something like
game.
Unreal Unlocker.
Why am I not surprised they're still buried in the game's files.
And because
cute,
Kiyome
man.
is lazy.
I mean, Heiss's music is still in the game files.
Also,
I should sue
yeah.
for that, to be honest.
I really want. I don't want to like to say this, but I feel like Kyume just doesn't understand how to delete the files properly, and he's just leaving them in there because he can.
Slow it down a bit, would you?
Okay.
Either
I missed the car
that
here.
or it's an issue of they're just hard coded into the game.
They're not.
Yeah, they're
They
not.
are clearly not. But then there's also the idea of that the way he patched them out was just by slapping a line of code that says replace X model with Y model upon loading. So basically he cannot delete them without having to rewrite a decent amount of the code. And we know Hume's lazy,
Yeah.
and he's not going to do that.
Also, hey, look, it's that famous bridge.
Any way that we swing it, no fixes.
Also,
Okay,
I
it's
would
just-
like to let the record show that this bridge is the very first thing I replaced before I touched any other track.
Right.
Is there any
It's just a
cars
very-
up there?
It's just the very last car that I missed.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this looks beautiful.
Yeah, this was the part that I was most excited to do. So I did this first before I touched anything else.
You should put a
Uh.
telegraph office down near it so you can actually teleport to it.
Let's report. Oh, that's where Betsy ended up. Okay.
Here, I'll cut the speed so you can get ahead and get. A
Yeah, I was gonna. I don't have super speed. I was trying to run to the one spot, roughly.
Yeah, get a telegraph office down there so I can foam.
Actually, here I'll back up. And then,
Yeah, if that's possible for you at the moment.
Well, I'll back up and put both engines under power. That way you can get the big plume of smoke coming from both as they
Dude,
chop
Kyume,
across the
fix your
bridge.
game.
Telegraph office.
I gotta
Alright.
respawn to fix this, but yeah. I'm gonna do some.
Oh yes,
And,
beautiful.
Okay. And now we wait.
I'm gonna go back a little ways and get a run up.
Shouldn't need one with the C70.
No, just for the
Just so it
photo.
looks good.
Famous
Oh.
bridge. I recognize
duh.
this. Oh my god, you even left the original bridge piece down here too.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I did
props
that
to
on
you.
purpose for the scenery.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course they're in the game still.
Oh, that's why the C70 was backing up. You forgot to hit the brake.
Let's get a good roll by here.
This right here is this. I'm trying to get the screenshot position.
I don't remember exactly where the like pinpoint spot is.
I want to say it's like right.
I have it at somewhere.
I want to
This
say
is
it's like
pretty
right
close.
in this crevice here. Yeah, this looks about right.
Okay, here we come.
Let's see. Oh, floating John Raritzson.
I have my graphics on max and it still looks like crap.
Welcome to Railroads Online. We were playing Railroads Online a little while ago. One of my friends ended up fooling themselves into believing that there was Doppler effect in the game.
Oh hey, by the way, you can hit the escape key to exit out of any menu.
Alan, were you there for that?
What?
The Doppler effect thingy?
I don't
No.
think so.
Okay.
Doesn't sound familiar. I know when I started playing Railroads Online, the friend that I was mostly playing the game with would always complain about Kyume removing the whistle echo.
Oh, the reverb? Yeah, that's
Oh.
Yeah,
reverb-
I don't know why.
reverb is
Like, he
basically a
removed it.
meme at this point.
he removes it, then he re-adds it. He removes it, he re-adds it. He removes it, he re-adds it.
All right, let's get this going again. I'm gonna go up ahead and check the plateau yard.
There's nothing in plateau, but I didn't check the switches.
Well, I wanted to check the coal switch direction.
It just
Okay.
angers me because I don't understand why. Why do you do this?
The other two that are on my train, does one of you want to get in the other class 70?
Oh, yeah. I'll get up there.
Yeah. Does
I'm
anybody want to be
sure-
useful? Smile.
I don't
We are
got much
useful.
time.
We're
So
useful.
I'm getting pretty
We're
fat
being
anyway,
useful.
so I'm just
We're
gonna sit in
making
the
sure
train
the
and film.
Yeah, Bee Crusher, you can be the end of train device.
Which engine? The first or the second one?
Ram here.
Just start beeping.
You know the classic dunce hat. Just instead of dunce, it says dunk. All right, yeah, you guys should be good all the way to the coal mine.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I can't remember if I left it.
I'm officially
I
an equal
did-
device now.
If I didn't delete it, there should be a snowplow somewhere in the plateau yard.
I didn't see one.
Oh, I got it perfect, so it looks like I'm standing on top of the coupler.
It should be over by the
Ah, I thought.
like the refill stations. If it's
Yeah,
there.
that's where I was thinking. Maybe.
It'll be against one of the buffers that is over there.
Oh, that's a pin. Oh, I thought that was not a pin for certain.
Yeah, no.
I'm not touching that.
I must have deleted it then.
Oh,
I
there's
couldn't
another
remember
one.
if I kept it or not.
Magical floating coupler pins.
Yeah, Steel, this train is 34 tier 2 stake flats. You know, the casual haul.
So I did take a single creative liberty over here. If you'll notice over
Whoa!
One of the C70s wants belly rubs.
Yeah, that was me.
Break
What
it,
the heck?
brakes.
No, just keep going.
Brakes.
Keep going, just keep going. Just keep going.
Hey.
I'm applying
Hey.
car brakes.
Oh, I hooked up the second tender and everything.
Flying Scotsman.
What the heck happened there?
It literally just wanted belly scratches.
I think it's the switch bug, but yeah, if you look over by the sand tower, you'll see the 45-degree crossover.
Oh yeah, so
Wait,
I did see
Hey,
that.
don't re-rail it yet. Don't re-rail it yet. I gotta get a screenshot of this because that is the exact pose that 346 fell off of. Its track. Okay.
Where's this? 40. Oh.
Oh, that's
Look, it's 346.
Okay, I see.
yeah. No, I just snuck this in over here just as a little Easter egg. Like, there's no purpose to it being here, but you know, I thought it was funny.
It is.
Why am I half expecting
You
to
could have made
blow
it
up the
longer,
mountain
to be
and see
honest.
Betsy? Oh, are you talking about the? No, you're not talking about that.
Alright, is anybody getting the C70 on track?
I'm trying to. It's not. Let me. There we go.
We've got a train to deliver. Two-foot gauge, big boy.
No.
No.
The toxicity in that.
You know what? I'm just gonna sit here so it looks like I'm taking on water while you do your thing.
That's fair.
Might actually need to take on water. I don't know when the last time we ever filled these engines was.
My boiler is completely full at 5400, so
Okay.
Oh, is that the Creative Liberty there? The 45?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Makes
Okay,
sense.
my tender is more than half full, so I am more than good on water.
Alright.
You know, Nick,
C70
I remember.
hooked.
So I remember when you were in the dev team, there was a lot of talk of like procedural switches and stuff.
Oh, don't.
I'm assuming that went nowhere.
The procedural anything has gone nowhere.
Yeah. Dunk.
Dunk.
Alright, I'm assuming none of the brakes in the majority of the train are set other than the tail
Could
ends.
you back up a little bit more?
Alright,
not sure.
I'm getting
not
off
sure
for the
we can do
night.
this.
See y'all.
Wow, okay, bye.
Yeah, I know, a little bit of abrupt, but I need it.
There we
I
go,
need to
got
get
it.
off.
Okay, yeah, brakes should all be off on the train.
Alright, well, I'm running down to the tail end for a second. Should be good to start moving.
Alright.
Alright, cool. Such a wonderful train to see. I hope you all realize how much of a pain this is going to be to unload.
Well, we all know it's going to be a major pain.
Well, I'm curious to see what you did with the with the hairpin bridge.
I'll explain when we get there,
All right.
or when we get closer.
Sounds vaguely ominous.
I kept the spirit of it. I couldn't do it exactly.
That's fair, because it was on a list of things to rebuild.
Should I answer this question? Knowles asked, do you think Astragon is going to whip Kiyome into a decent dev? Do I need to answer this question? Do I actually need to answer this question?
I'll answer for you and say no.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, absolutely not. It's Kiyome.
No. Yeah, the hairpin was fun.
You're absolutely thinking too optimistically. You think Kumi is going to get whipped into shape by Astragon.
And you know why I firmly believe that answer too? Is because I've freaking tried. So yeah, no. Nope. This game is going to end up being whatever Kiyome decides it's going to be, and that's going to be it.
You know what? I might as well just start explaining now. I had to increase the radius of the hairpin by nearly 1.5 times.
Oh, okay. Well, then again, yeah, because considering what was it? The ES&D's Georgetown Loop, I remember that.
The hairpin was 22 degrees. Or
20
22 meter
Ooh.
radius. I increased it to 30.
Okay. Yeah,
And
that
it's
makes sense.
still very tight.
Dark, remind me after the stream is over to find you the stream where I sent the 100 hoppers down that hairpin.
I think I did watch that, actually.
Oh, did you? That's such a gnarly video.
I was completely expecting it to go on the hairpin. It's like, if it doesn't go there, it's not going to go anywhere.
So I did that run like a few times, believe it or not. And one of the first times I had my friend Sheridan help operate the train down the grade as it probably should have been done, with hand controlling handbrakes and all that fun stuff.
Right?
That actually was the hardest run I think I've ever done in this game, because not only were we going slow, but we actually had multiple times where the cars disconnected from each other, but none of them actually derailed. Believe it or not, we had like one go up on 2 of its wheels on the side. I think worst case scenario, like we almost clotheslined the train. Oh, we are so incredibly lucky.
Yeah.
Are we losing power here?
I might. Hold on. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna check my fire.
Fires, I
that
think
might
it should
be
be
it.
okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, fires are
I'm
okay.
at 57 fire.
Sanders down and all that fun stuff.
I don't have Sanders down.
Oh, turn your bell on.
Oh. Okay, I can't actually read that water gauge. Do I have water in this thing?
Yeah, you should have water in that.
Yeah, Bell and Sander.
Maybe you have
Yes.
water in that? I don't know,
It's
actually.
both sad and hilarious that the bell
Yeah, we have
increases
water in
your
there.
tractive effort.
I
Because yeah, that's a thing.
so stupid.
It just doesn't surprise me anymore at this point.
Also, hey, look, we're here.
Yeah, hairpin. We're crawling through it.
Yeah, I think, what was this? A 3%, I think?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Once we get to the other side of the hairpin, it levels off a good bit.
Oh! Anyone else get that popcorn?
Yes. But
Okay.
for reference, the original hairpin was against those two pine trees.
Yeah, I think what was Thomas was following that ridge there is what he was going for.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's what it was. It was following the ridge.
Oh yeah, this is so much less spicy.
And this is
Oh, yeah.
this is 30 meters. This is as tight as you can get it in circle mode.
Yeah, because otherwise the cars start bumping in one another.
Yeah.
How many cars
I'm
do you
also
think
kinda
I'll have at the end of the run? 34. The end of the run may be in a different location, but we'll have all 34 cars. Yeah, some of the cars are clotheslining it a little bit. Like the first one here is popping up on its
Yeah.
side. But I think it's only because it's connected to the tender.
Yeah, it could be. Sounds like we're picking up some speed here.
Oh, this is. Oh, yeah, that's getting spicy.
You can see how it kind of levels off on the stone wall.
Yeah. It's still nice to see the rear end of your train from the engine.
I can't even see the rear end of it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That's right. We can get 35 cars roughly in the same shot on this screenshot.
Should we take it a bit easier with how spicy it was back there, or are we good?
Oh no, if you didn't derail there, you're good for the rest of the way.
All right.
I'm actually surprised you guys weren't both at 100.
Oh, I was at 100. I
So
was
was
100
I.
here.
Although one of you should be slightly less, I think, for double heading to actually work properly in this game.
Yeah. I think that's supposed to be me. I'll knock her down to 90. And I'm
You're,
close
you're
enough.
supposed to be a little bit lower so that I keep tension between the two of us. Because if we
I
get
think that's what-
compression,
Yeah.
that's when you kick my tender off.
I think that's when I kicked myself off, because that was 100 when we derailed at Plateau.
No, I think that was more of the switch issue. Because it happened over a switch, and that happens a lot.
That's fair.
Jacob, that's nothing new. The exclamation point B&O logo has been in the game far longer than I've been playing the game.
That was actually in American Railroad's Pine River and Summit River and Pine Valley. Yeah.
Summit, yeah, whatever. Summit
Summit
River and Pine Valley, yeah.
Yeah, that was actually in that.
Ooh, also, fun fact. The name of this map in the game files is Pine Valley.
Really?
Yeah, I think I saw
Yes.
that. Yeah. I actually when I was in the Unreal Locker, because I've got the key and all that fun stuff. I saw the name of the map. I was like, Pine Valley. Was like, oh wait, is this the AR map? And I loaded up, and I was immediately disappointed. It's like, of course it's not. Should have known better.
This is Pine Valley.
It is actually getting spicy-ish back here. Some cars are going up on their sides, but they're still on the rails, so we're good.
It certainly would be interesting if it turned out the original American Railroader map was still in Railroad.
Well, it wouldn't be because the American Railroads map and American Railroads to begin with was done in Unity and not Unreal Engine, so they would not exist in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get a pretty approximate copy of the map, but I don't think Kiyume would go to that effort just to not have it used.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, Summit River doesn't work, but Pine Valley does. And Pine Valley just respawns you at the freight depot when you use Unreal Unlocker and you do open Pine Valley.
Alright, I'm gonna be chilling at like the back of the train just to watch things.
That's fair. I'm quite surprised to hear that this map is actually is still in RO.
Yeah, so I had gotten handed this by Kiyume back when I was community manager, and the original reason for it was to like, hey, let's go and take updated screenshots. Which never happened because the Spline update never technically finished at the time. And the notion there was like, all right, well, might as well wait until the Spline update is finished to do that. By which point I was no longer community manager. But I ended up having the map and have been actively streaming it on this channel since then.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just grown into its own thing. And I'm glad that I've held on to this map because I'm very happy to see it, you know, as a piece of history move on to being past the Spline update, not lost into the past.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And Dark, I can send you a copy of this map after we're done, or the one that Auntie sent me, as well as I forget who I talked to. Who was the original creator?
That was Krieg Fox.
Creed. Thank you.
This was Krieg Fox's map.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how you say it?
Yeah, Krieg.
Well, I knew how to say Krieg, but I didn't know how to say the full name.
Yeah.
I've always been saying it as Krieg Fuchs.
No, it's Krieg Fox.
Oh,
I appreciate
yay. Kenosha started playing.
Informing me. But yeah, no, like... I want to say the W in LV stands for Washoe and Lehigh Valley?
Close. Weatherly in Lehigh Valley.
Weatherly, that's what it was. Thank you.
Yeah, I understood the LV at the end of that. I just never got where Weatherly came from.
Weatherly is a small town in the Lehigh Valley.
Oh, is it? Okay, see, I didn't know that, and I'm from Pennsylvania, and I feel ashamed.
Weatherly is like a 300-person town. It's not surprising.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Noel says, any chance I'd share the file in the Discord? No, sorry. Aside from Auntie, who I entrusted to rebuild the map, and the original creators of the map and myself, I don't think too many people actually have this file anymore. And this one we want to keep just for historical sakes. Preservation.
Oh, yeah.
And exclusive content that I can milk. Unfortunately, I feel like this map is going to lose its value after the next update because they're going to change all the menus.
It'll still have nostalgia points for the people that were here for it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like, the people that played the game before the rebrand will always know that bridge as the pause menu bridge.
Well, I mean that, and like the main menu valley down towards the smelter as well.
Yes.
Like I always remembered when I first got the game, looking at that screen, like, man, I really wish I could go onto that map and play it, because I knew I would never build anything that insane.
And then here we are.
Yeah, and here I am owning the freaking map.
Small world.
Small world.
Yeah.
I think when Thomas actually built that bridge, it was actually before the steel trusses were introduced.
Yes, I did hear that somewhere. It might have been from you, but I've heard that. And that seems about right, to be honest.
Yeah, the only steel trestles on the map are further up this route.
Yeah, so it would have been coal mine expansion.
Yeah.
Alright, Kenosha is in very high swing, and nothing's come off the rails yet, so that's a good sign.
Knock on wood.
Oh, we've got a whole train full of wood.
Hey.
And we got a trestle full of wood.
Which
right
I have an
underneath the
amazing view of right now. Just winding up the valley here. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. Good song.
What was that from?
CM Macau, the singer. I don't know what it was from.
CW McCall?
See, yeah, thank you. I know McCall has done stuff for Convoy, obviously. I don't think 40 Acres was in Convoy, though.
It could be.
40 Acres, I think it's just one of those songs that McCall did that is just, you know, a trucker song.
Yeah.
That's fun. It's like classified advertisement, which is another good one.
It's fair.
Also, I'm very proud of how this bridge turned out. I did have to relay the supports that are down
Oh, I
there.
see you guys, like, very barely.
Yeah.
But yeah, that bridge was actually very fun to relay.
probably one of the easier ones too, I imagine.
Yeah. That one was a lot more fun than the ones that are up here by the waterfall.
You know what I wanted to do, and I never did do it, but I think I'll do it next time, is if I do another 100 hopper car coal run, I'm going to do a version of it where I record and then edit Wolf Creek Pass to it.
There you go.
Which is a good downhill song, if you will. Chris Gallus says, I wonder if Railroads Online will turn out like Derail Valley. No. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever will it turn out like Derail Valley. Derail Valley is in its own league now at this point with their simulation update coming in quarter 2.
I'm so
Oh, yeah,
excited for
exactly.
Simulator.
I need
I'm
to...
actually holding on on playing on Derail Valley until I actually get a VR headset. I actually want to try it with VR.
It's good.
You might want to, if you don't own it already, you might want to buy it before Simulator comes out.
Yeah,
No,
buy
because
buy the game. You can only really buy the game on Steam anyway. So buy the game now. Because they are
Simulator
increasing the price.
is going to jump.
I mean, Nix, technically you're right and technically you're wrong. You can buy Derail Valley on the Oculus storefront.
No, you can't, because I've tried.
I mean, last time I checked, it's still up there. But
Mm.
I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're wrong, because I've looked relatively recently, and it's not on there. And I've looked through their Discord, it says it's only available on Steam.
Even their website only links you
Yeah.
to the Steam page.
And a
It's
lot of
not
VR
game
games
that
are actually
runs
like that.
standalone. Like Rolling Line even is pushing it for standalone VR games.
Silverton Train is also another good song by McCall. Which, I want to say, is it a... What is... I know I asked Heist what the engine would be for the Silverton Train. I can't remember what he said it was. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, we're getting Durango and Silverton.
It might have been the K-28s.
Somewhere along those lines, yeah.
Sounds like-
K27 sounds about right.
I'm now getting washed. This looks really good though, Auntie.
Oh, I need to see the Iron Mine branch after this. I can't.
We might have to
imagine
save
would
that
be
for
a
like
nightmare.
tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna. I can't go that long tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, no,
That's
the
fair.
Iron Mine branch was nice and easy. The Smelter branch was a lot of fun to lay. Midland and myself slogged at that for a good few hours.
I actually poked in during one of those sessions while you guys were doing that, and you're right up at that elbow, that trestle elbow that's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that was like before Christmas too. It was like right before Christmas.
Yeah, that was like the 22nd or something. That was right after you gave me the map.
Yeah, I might want to start applying break here.
Otherwise, they're gonna have to pick us up with a fork and a spoon.
Do we want to try doing a rolling unload, or what's the plan?
You can unload as much as you can. You're not gonna get all of it. I can guarantee you that.
Oh yeah, I know.
You probably won't even get half of it, to be honest.
Right. You got the throttle. I'm unloading.
You'd probably only be able to get about a third of it loaded because
Yeah. Depends how much rail we got.
Well, we have 4 cars over there in one of the other lanes.
Yeah. Oh, more flat cars that I actually forgot to take account for.
You got a good pace going.
there's one bug I'm glad that got fixed. It was the crashing. I know I've been told by people it's only been somewhat fixed, but fixed to a degree is better than not fixed at all.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, we're actually chewing through these planks pretty quick. Not planks, but beams.
Yeah, rails are at 39 right now. They were at 45 when we started.
And I just realized I never actually said what.
So there's a really good song called 39. I would start singing it, but it would get you DMCA'd. 'Cause it's
Yeah, let's not do
clean.
that. This is just a monster. This looks so good. I love seeing trains this size.
I am going to stop and put the lead class 70 in the next lane over.
Okay.
That way I only have to deal with one up here.
This actually may have been a bit of a backwards idea, because we're gonna have to pull this whole thing out just to get rid of the cars we've unloaded.
Well, not necessarily, because there's enough of a lead down here that we could unload like 8 cars, pull them forward. And then with this other locomotive, we could just use it to break the train from behind, or pull the empties that are dumped into this lane.
Well,
as
here,
well.
if you want, I can take care of this one and turn around and turn tail while you're messing about.
Oh, okay.
will be able to clear the switch out of here.
I'm going to stop there and break 6 off and dump them into the next lane.
That's fair.
Just so this doesn't get too...
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. You're on the flat anyway, so shouldn't have to worry too much about breaks.
Yeah, I set the first 2 out of habit anyway, so...
That's fair.
And break.
That's a good habit to have.
Ugh, Anti, you savage. Literally every switch is set for a lane.
That was just the way the cookie crumbled. I didn't touch them.
Well, next time you're not getting a freaking cookie.
I don't know if it's just my brain being broken or if it's, there's some other silliness. But whenever someone mentions this cookie and, Railroads Online is happening, all I think about is the Cook logo and Cook consolidation.
It's really stuck to it. It's really stuck, hasn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
see, the Cook Mogul is the cookie. The Cook Honey is the Christmas cookie because it came in the Christmas update.
Hold it, you're backing back into the train here. Unless you're just kicking a car.
Yeah, because that one doesn't fit. We can only fit 5.
No.
We can fit 5 with the
Is
class.
there a gallows table here now?
Yes, there is.
Okay. Alright, well, I am proceeding to the gallows.
Yes, because I much prefer the gallows. Over.
That's one thing I never quite understood about the turntable that was originally in the game. Why did it take so long for Qmate to add in a bigger turntable?
Model.
Well, yeah. Well, it got modeled almost a year ago at this point. Maybe more than a year ago. I don't remember. But a lot of it was just being held off until after the Spline update for starters, and B,
Yeah.
it was gonna make sense to add the turntable in with a few more features, but those features did not get added, so we just got the new turntable because Kiyomi's lazy. And even now, the turntable still has that rotation issue.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna say once Nix gets that engine turnaround, he can always hook up on the other end while you run around, and he just shoves.
Two-axle stock speculation. That's a wonderful topic. My 2 cents on that is the original models that were showcased well over a year ago at this point. Those are gone. That render that people love of the 2-axle models, that file's long gone. And Kiyomi does not have the rights for it. I did try and push to have those rolling stock cars remodeled while I was community manager. However, they were never remodeled during my time. There may be a very remote chance that some of the people on the team still will get them remodeled, but it really comes down to, I guess, them and how they decide to do the game at this point, to be honest. But how they were looking to be was those 2 axles were going to be the start of the rolling stock tech tree. But even the tech trees are not even going to be done, I don't think, the way we initially planned them. So, to be honest, it's kind of just up in the air. If they get added into the game, awesome. They're cool, they're cute, they're amazing. But outside of that, unlikely to be fair. Would have personally loved to have seen them in the game, though.
2 cars, 1 car.
Personally,
You're good.
I feel like having 2-axle stock from the beginning would have made more sense.
It would have from a certain perspective, and the counter argument to that is that some of that two-axle stock was actually younger than some of the stuff we actually have in the game already.
3 cars, 2 cars, 1 car,
So there was
half, quarter, kadunk.
there was a fair bit of debate back when we were talking about those two-axle models of, or rather the rolling stock tech trees. Like, do we do the tech tree based off of size and function, or do we base it off of age? And the locomotive tech tree was almost entirely based off of age. So yeah, if we based it off of age, then most of that tech tree for the rolling stock would not have really made sense, because some of those cars that were smaller, like the two-axle ones, came far after the majority of what we already had in the game. So at that point, it's like, well, what would be the incentive for players to get the two-axle cars later in the tech tree if the stuff they had at the beginning of the tech tree was already bigger?
You might as well just break those 5 off.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Ooh.
Well, still, that's something that Heist talked about frequently, is that when you're in that sort of position, it's, do you go for historical accuracy, or do you go for game function?
1 car, half.
And there were certain things that's like, well, you kind of have to do, you had to make compromises based off of, convenience, quality of life for the game, more than historical accuracy or, actual logic.
Yeah. Keep her coming, keep her coming.
I
Dunk.
personally would have thought that Kume would have wanted to try to have two-axle stock in the game from the start,
That's
given the, it would have been easier code-wise, and it would have been slightly easier on performance, like negligibly. Like, you wouldn't notice the
Alright, go
performance
ahead.
difference, but it would probably, be like a couple of extra frames. But that's just my limited knowledge of coding talking here, so.
I mean, from a certain perspective, yes, it would make sense to have the two axles from a gameplay point of view at the beginning of the game, much like you would have Betsy, who's a small two-axle, pretty much two-axle engine. So it really,
Quarter.
it's an argument between functionality and historical accuracy and quality of life.
Slow ahead.
Well, you guys have made me at least $2,000. My money is currently not. Oh no, it is going up. So okay.
Yeah. Take it a little easier there.
Looks like we're out of rails, or no? No, it's
One
going
more
down.
mail
So.
check. Could you help?
No, if that
Hold up a
if
second.
beams are going down, then we're not out of rails. Yeah, we're not out
Alright,
of rails.
keep going. I just saw one of the cars labeled for Weatherly in the High Valley.
Oh yeah,
reminds
no,
me,
there's still a few of them left.
Krieg actually had a whole spreadsheet for rosters. So like he had numbers. It actually had cars. He actually had numbers designated for engine classes and freight cars.
The one directly behind my Class 70 is WNLV 1053.
Yep. Yeah. Calling it there then, and then.
Okay, my tender is filled with water again. My fire's almost out.
One car, half. That'll do. Clear back. I gotta give you more warning.
Well, I
Ah.
know that if I bonk against that stone wall, then that's when 5 cars is past the switch.
Yeah, fair. You're just slowly destroying the the pilot. Keep her coming. You got like quarter car.
I want to have a snub-nosed pilot, and that's the only way to do it in game at the moment.
Oh God, Anthony, you just reminded me of your snub-nosed big boy shenanigans you did a while back.
Oh yeah.
What was that about?
So you know how in Train Sim Classic, the old crunchy Big Boy and Challenger are technically 2 separate pieces between the front and the rear driver sets?
Oh no, yeah.
I put a Challenger driver set on the front of a Big
Red.
Boy. So
Ah.
I had a 4684.
Maybe I should have put the economy on easy because we only have enough coal for 18 cars.
The running diagonal trick doesn't work anymore. Pull forward. I don't think you have a link in there. No,
I
you
do
don't.
not. I noticed that last second.
Okay. All right. We're good.
Okay, I need to stock my fire real quick.
Or actually, do you want to just pull these 5 cars off?
Might as well.
I'm assuming the running diagonal trick is the trick where you run faster.
Yep. It's an old school trick. I used to play what was it, Mega Man Legends on the PlayStation 1, and one of the tricks for moving faster was actually holding the forward and side button, and that way, so you were technically running 2 directions at once, and yeah, and you would actually run faster.
God, it's like that Tumblr post from however many years ago that running was invented by Sir John Running, who tried to walk twice at the same time.
Oh, I
Got
didn't
him.
know that had its origins in Tumblr.
Tumblr is
Oh,
the
come on.
origin of so many internet urban legends. Such a hell site, but anyway.
Alright.
All right, clear ahead. We have a link.
I mean, other than like YouTube and Twitch, what website on the internet isn't a hell site?
Even YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're not really...
Yeah.
Counter argument is not there.
The only really wholesome site on the internet is canyoupetthedog.com, where it rates video games based on whether or not you can pet the dog.
I was gonna say Club Penguin.
Club Penguin has its rough moments.
Oh no, I've seen a lot of very bad memes and content from Club Penguin.
You're ahead. Oh, so we're actually out of rails now, so...
Yeah, we got a set of rails.
Yeah, and when you mentioned the
Two.
the site that rates video games based off of you can pet the dogs in it, it immediately reminded me of the game And Your Pet, and just no.
Ooh, that reminds me of another. OMFGdogs.com. I'm not saying anything else. Just
Hold on, shit. Hold on.
Just look it up if you're interested.
Okay, keep her coming.
Yeah, two more
Okay,
cars.
what's the ratio? What's the ratio?
We're on
'Cause
hard.
We're still in, we're still in single digits here.
Yeah, on easy, or not easy, on medium, it's 1 rail to 2 beams. So on hard, just double that.
So we're at 14 beams. Okay, that's everything.
Yep. Cool.
You want just to well, I don't know. You want what's what your agenda is? We got 14 beams here. Oh, and we're down to 1 rail. So
What we could do is unload the rails that are over there. If all of them will fit, they should.
I think we're gonna.
Unload.
I might have to save that for another time because I do need to be getting off
Yeah.
here.
that's all right.
Just unload the rails and then tack them onto this train. and then
yeah.
we have all the stakes
We've got
left.
plenty to do moving forward. I might. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna stream this tomorrow because I don't think I will because I think I'll be tied up with another game that I'm gonna be trying for the first time. But and I won't be doing that on stream. But yeah, Friday. So for people watching the stream and expecting the update, I am expecting the update that dropped Friday. I'm hoping.
I mean, we all are.
Everybody is, yes, period. So with that said, if the update drops on Friday, then I will stream Railroads Online. If it doesn't drop, I might stream it regardless, just to progress with this little process of getting more coal in the game again. But with that said, I'm gonna have to end things here tonight, guys. So thank you so much for watching and hanging out. We didn't exactly do a tour of the servers, so we'll have to catch Midland and get him to give us a full tour of everything that's been done. Even though we've had Hanty here the entire time, he's probably done more of the work in it than anybody else. But yeah, so with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been a pleasure. Until next time, guys, please enjoy.